Yo.
Roger.
Yo.
We got Robert
Yo,
playing a video game. We got
I'm not playing
Andrew
it.
in the dark again. What's up?
What's up,
What's
boys?
up?
How's everybody
Welcome
doing?
back. Episode 9.
Episode 9. How's
Is this
everybody
episode
doing?
9? Nah, this is episode 10.
No,
All right,
this is
I'm gonna
episode
start
9.
with something real quick because I want to get this out of the way real quick.
Get it out of your system, bro.
The fucking goddamn bird.
Oh.
I swear
Yo,
to God.
fuck your car, dude. For
Insert picture of bird. No.
I
Are you
fucking
gonna remember?
hate-
No. I'm not going to remember.
He's not gonna fucking do that shit. Last time I said insert picture here, when I saw the moment, I was like, he did not fucking.
Oh, yeah.
insert
Oh, I did. I
watching that.
remember.
So
It's fucking
fucking, I'm driving down the highway going home. I see like in the distance like a black figure, and I'm like, oh, it was like probably something that flew away or something. And I'm like driving. Last second, fucking bird crashes into my fucking driver's side mirror,
Holy shit. man.
wrecks it. Like it's still intact, but the shell is gone. The mirror is
Nah, it's pretty
cracked.
fucked. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty fucked.
So
The
like I
bigger
literally
problem
have
is
to
fucked.
order a whole new thing.
Is it expensive for your car? Or is it like.
Nah, man, he's got a Honda. It's not that bad, but it's still a fucking
Oh, no.
bitch.
Yeah,
I mean,
saw.
of course it's a bitch.
I called my insurance like literally as soon as I got home, and I'm like,
You guys cover
what the
bird.
fuck do I do?
You guys cover
You guys cover bird
damage?
damage?
Bird damage.
Did they show in your car? No, he fucking ran into it.
The FBI is trying to get in Driz.
Pretty much, and then like
Yeah, it was one of those signal birds. They knew he was talking shit on podcast. So it was like, we gotta take him out now.
Let's get him broke.
One of the government pigeons.
yeah.
Dude, I love that
It wasn't.
conspiracy.
It wasn't a fucking. It was like a big ass
They're all
bird.
drones.
It was
It
like a
literally has
brown
to be a
spotted
one.
bird.
It was an attack pigeon.
Probably.
Attack hawk.
It was trying to take you out, dude.
Ah.
You have a bounty on your head, Interest. You better watch
You
out.
guys ever getting attacked by birds?
No.
No,
Well,
that's
as
good.
everyone knows, I
Story.
got shot on by a bird.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
true.
have
we
that
definitely-
story of a certain old friend of ours getting attacked by a bird.
Oh, yeah.
Unless it's like a
For real?
geezer
Who?
or something like that.
I guess I'll say it for the podcast, but back in the good old days when we were degenerate bullies in middle school, full of hormones and being assholes 24/7,
I'm still.
we had a good old friend. I'll spare his name. Poor
Oh!
guys had enough.
Okay, it came back to me.
Poor guys had enough. I had to do like a school project with him, and I had found out like around that time that he actually lived like right fucking next to me. He lived like right fucking next to me, basically. So we would get together to do some projects, and let me tell you boys that we bullied, like everyone bullied this kid. This is one of those kids that like,
Kid was a
You
fucking
know.
poser. Someone needs to humble his ass down.
yeah, he was nerdy as fuck, like it was dorky as shit. So I guess it was just visually. It was mainly visually.
And
Nah,
But
but
the shit he would say. Nah, the shit he would say. He
Oh,
Hey,
had
man, he
yeah,
was just trying to fit in, man. He was just trying to make friends.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I actually didn't mind most of the shit he said. I have
Yeah.
more issues with like other people, the type of shit they say. Mainly our let me cut that off. Let me cut that off at that thing.
We're chopping that
We're
part.
dropping that part. But this kid, we bullied him a lot, but it was like a culture at some point. We had been doing it for so
No,
long. that it was
Dude, we had
kinda,
a
like,
national
normal.
day.
And it
Every
became, like,
Friday. I think
But that has
it
nothing to
was.
do with the bird story, though.
No, it is. It has a lot
His
to do with the
backstory,
bird
dude. His
story.
backstory to the context
It
of this
literally
kid.
it literally has everything to do with the bird story, because otherwise he wouldn't have been attacked. I watched it. I let it happen.
The birds were
So-
bullying
You
his
let it
ass, too?
So the dude came to my house, and for some reason, I had like this bird that was nesting in my avocado tree, and it was a fucking aggressive asshole bird, and it never fucked with me though. I don't know why. I guess it knew he was a nerd too. Like
He was
I don't know.
prote-
It
you
never
were
fucked with me. The
Yeah,
literal
fucking
second-
feels bad, man.
the second that fucking this dude comes to my house so we can start doing like a science fair project or some shit, the bird starts attacking him, and it's literally on his head, like in my front door.
What
And I'm in my room, and he's screaming and banging on my door to
What the
let him in. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? And me being a smart guy, I didn't open the door immediately. I checked through the window first.
Who
And
the
I
fuck is?
peered through the window, and I see the
Who
bird
is the
attacking
bird?
his head. And as an asshole, I was like, bro,
You're on your own, dude.
I'm
It's you
gonna
versus
have
the
to wait
bird
till
right
that
now.
bird leaves, bro. I'm gonna be
No
real.
way, you didn't
Yo,
let it?
that's pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
That's pretty
I was-
fucked. That's
Well,
actually
I
funny
didn't-
as
I didn't
fuck.
want a psycho bird in my house either.
Yeah, Andrew was looking out for himself, honestly.
Yeah, dude. No,
No,
honestly,
honestly,
honestly, it was pretty fucked up. I could have
left
fucking whacked that bird if I really wanted to.
He
Let's be
left
real.
him
I
out.
could have whacked that
to
bird.
fend for himself, dude.
But yeah, I just like watched him for a solid like 2 minutes get attacked by a bird before letting him in. It was pretty fucked up.
I
So you
mean,
didn't watch?
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
pretty fucking funny. I would have watched.
If
I
would've
back
watched
in the day, that would have been a viral YouTube video,
It would have.
and you guys would
I
have.
want to see it now.
Yeah, same.
True.
That sounds fucking hilarious. The hell? Getting attacked by a bird?
Dude,
Fuck birds,
dude,
man.
Get pecked. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, birds are fucking stupid.
Man,
I'll
fucking
say it till
birds,
the day I
man.
die. Fucking, they're dumb.
Hey man,
Fucking always
they got
shitting all
small
over the
brains. What do you
goddamn
want
place.
from them?
Dude,
Fucking not
Yet
be a
they're so
pain in the
smart for
ass.
other shit.
Using all your fucking evolution points on something as stupid as flight, idiots.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Flight is so busted though. Like they don't even need
we can
fucking
fly.
brains.
We can fly and we can't fly. Think about that.
Yeah, then
Bust.
and
I
we
can
also have to pay
fucking
fucking
idiots.
taxes.
Tom Cruise can fly.
Tom
Idiots.
Cruise can fly.
Tom Cruise can fly.
Boys, we
Okay.
got some crazy shit to talk about though. Have you guys been seeing the fucking news that's been coming out
No.
this week? The
No.
fucking Israeli ex
Oh, yeah.
space
Oh
chief,
yeah.
ex space head was straight up saying that aliens are straight up real and
Oh,
they're literally
yeah.
just waiting for us to be ready before they invite us to the Galactic Federation.
Whenever
Hell
you're
yeah.
ready for it, I'm ready.
$10.
We're never-
one
we're
out
never
one of
ready.
us is probably an alien. I got my money
Dude,
on
I
Robert.
wouldn't doubt it.
It's
Me
me.
too. I
It is-
put
Oh,
it
it
on
is Robert.
I put it on
Yeah,
Robert.
it is Robert.
That's
Yeah.
not-
Exposed.
You know why, Robert?
Show
You're
your
the
skin,
thinnest.
idiot.
That's why
That's like
And he
Yeah,
reads a
I-
lot.
Yes, Robert.
That's why Robert doesn't like eating too much. He like actually
He doesn't like. He only their diet in space is only
what Robert
tacos.
does, he doesn't eat large meals because secretly when he eats it, he actually keeps it in like a storage and then has to puke it out later. He has to puke it out later so that he can digest his real meat.
You can't have
No.
spicy.
Human
because they're
flesh.
poison.
That's a disease.
That is crazy though, bro. Like what? But I mean, who the fuck? I've never heard of this guy till he just said aliens were real. So I don't know.
I mean, have you heard of any Israeli?
No, you're right. You're right. But like, who the fuck are the aliens?
No, I mean we've seen them already. We've seen the Pentagon.
I mean,
release
you
the
saw the video of
footage.
the lights in the
Have you
sky.
seen the confirmed footage from the Pentagon of the UFO flying, the fucking US
Oh, yeah.
pilots?
And then they
flying?
always say, "Oh, the aliens say that the humans aren't ready for us." I mean,
True.
maybe.
You know what
probably.
makes us so unfucking
But like, that's
ready?
pretty convenient.
We're never gonna be ready. This is kind of like a kid. You're really never ready to birth a child.
Yeah, just
You
chill
gotta
up,
fucking
aliens.
do it.
Come on, we're
So
ready.
just fucking show the fuck up. Show your
Show
fucking
us.
faces. Are you guys pussies? Because we're fucking ready.
Maybe.
I don't know,
but-
man. Maybe they
fucking
know.
I
aliens.
don't know. I think
I
we
don't
need to be
think
like
so.
more like united to be fucking ready for something.
That's
Would
what
you
I-
guys
yeah,
fucking
exactly.
alien?
Also,
I'm
like,
ready.
From what I understand, the reason that
I'm ready to bow
this,
down. to
this
my-
theory that we say that the reason they're not inviting us to the Galactic Federation is because we're still bombing each other. You see, that's
Oh,
the
well.
reason.
Would you trust the
So,
species?
that's
who's
not gonna
still trying to
change.
kill each other?
The
No.
theory is
you're right.
if a species advances so much, would violence cease to exist amongst very advanced civilizations? That is a solid question. Do advanced civilizations even bother with violence anymore? Is that even a thing they consider? Maybe not.
But what's
It's
a
very
fucking
likely-
advanced
It's very
civilization?
it's very likely that
We
we're
don't know
just
shit.
primates compared to them. Like we're just fucking ants compared to them, and they're not willing to invite people that would just willingly throw nukes at each other, right? If something goes wrong, and the problem is, Roger, it's not just like technically inviting us to the space land, but it's trading technology.
Uplifting us, dude.
Because
No, I get it.
They'd have.
I
to
get that
give-
part of it.
For us to join them, they'd have to give us some insane tech, right? They'd have to offer us some like giga crazy fucking technology for us to even interact with them if they live in like other fucking
It's like,
galaxies and
it's like
shit.
giving a monkey a fucking RPG.
Yeah, give a monkey a fucking RPG. See how much fun that is.
Yeah, I
But,
get it. I
you
get it.
know,
I get that part.
Until he
That's
swings
the
that shit
theory.
your way.
That's the theory. But the reason why it's crazy is because like we've seen the Pentagon release footage of a UFO supposedly, and then now we have this Israeli space head talking about it. These are old people that have nothing to lose. Like these are people that have been in these governments for like long periods of time, and they have to keep it secret their whole lives, right? But the reason they have to keep it secret is because if they leak this type of information when they're young, they have so much to lose. Their fucking families, their lives, their livelihoods. Some of these people, when they get old and they're out of these systems, they don't give a fuck anymore. So they just start talking. I've seen other videos.
I mean, I'm
about this
sure
type of
after
shit.
you've seen all that fucking alien shit, you wouldn't give a fuck anymore. You're like, what's real? Like, everything.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
weird part
that's
is
real.
that he said that the aliens didn't want the politicians to speak to us about it. They didn't even want us to know about their
We're
existence.
supposed to unite on our
Yeah,
own.
they want us to.
Oh,
like,
because I was
figure it
literally
out.
about to say like now we should just start a Unite for the Aliens movement. Like let's fucking get together, piece it up, so we can fucking meet some goddamn aliens and become Super Saiyans.
But
Is that really
that's the
growth?
problem.
We don't. That's not growing as a species, right?
Exactly. So I guess that like that's probably why they didn't tell
We're
us.
growing to get a fucking ray gun.
Exactly. And then we start shooting each other with ray guns.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
said fuck it and just said it anyways. But the reality of it is that they didn't even want us to know of their existence at all until we were ready.
What to do.
But yeah, I don't know. That on top of the Pentagon footage that was released, I showed all you guys that footage. On top of a bunch of other things that we've been hearing about. On top of the fact that no one even cares anymore when you talk about aliens. Everyone's like, yeah, aliens are probably real. You know, I feel like it's definitely a part of like social conditioning that we're just like, we are not even that weird about it anymore. Because like 20 years ago, you talk aliens, people fucking flip the
Just
shit out.
prepping us
Yeah.
to be a stepping.
Nowadays, we're just like, aliens. You know, they're probably
I
real.
mean,
They're real.
We've seen enough movies, bro. We're like,
I mean,
yeah,
you
they're
gotta
bound to be out
fucking
there.
retarded not to realize there might be another species besides us. I mean, we're fucking
Yeah.
aliens to them.
I mean,
So I
think
don't
about it. Back in
understand
the
why
day, a
people
lot of
be like,
people were like
"Oh."
religious and shit, and like literally they thought that fucking God came here, fucking clapped up, and fucking us
If,
were made.
if aliens are real, no lie, like the whole God thing, I don't even know anymore.
I mean, there could
if
What
still
if,
be
they
aliens
God.
are
what
real,
if they believe in God, G?
Yeah, exactly. If they believe in God, then
then I would believe in God even more because if those fuckers believe in it.
If you read the article, I read through it. The dude talks about a lot of weird stuff. This is actually stuff I've known about for a while because I was researching a lot of this stuff
because
a while
Andrew's
ago.
an alien.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
And just the alien.
No, I've been researching like conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
Like it all
really
started with the reptile people, the reptile people theories, where like we have politicians that are all fucking reptile people and shit like that. But I went deep into the loop, and people talk about this all the time. And it was in this article of this ex-Israeli space head. He said that we actually have a space base in Mars. The United States actually has bases on the moon, bases in Mars, and we have contracts with aliens.
Contract.
We literally have contracts with aliens where they supposedly live here and they use our Earth for research, and we let them be here in exchange for technology, which is probably some of the reasons why we even have bases on
Corporate
Mars.
America.
It's probably because of these things.
I believe all that shit. Fucking American Dad has been saying that shit for years.
Dude, the crazy part is that some people like listen to you and say this and they'll be like, dude, you're fucking retarded. Like, there's no way we could have this type of tech. It's like, man, when the fucking nuke hit fucking Hiroshima, people had no idea that type of technology could exist. And what was that, like 50 years ago at this point?
Fucking long
When
time
a
ago.
fucking nuke hit it, people in Hiroshima literally thought it was like God's wrath fucking coming down.
Dude.
Because they could not comprehend the
Might as well be.
massive, insane, destructive technological force that came from that. And God knows what type of technology we've been able to develop over these last many, many years. And it's all top secret. All of it is top secret. Our military has been heavily invested to for fucking decades. It's our biggest spending is our military budget. We have like space forces, space projects, and we don't know shit about what's going on in there. We don't. You can find out some stuff if you look at like ex people that used to work there. I've been looking at some of the videos of the stuff that of people that used to work with these guys, and they basically confirm all the shit that you see this Israeli space head talking about. I've heard about all this shit before. You just gotta dig deep for it. It's fucking crazy stuff, man.
I'm sure we're not alone out here, dude.
It's crazy.
I
stuff.
honestly don't know what I'd do if I fucking meet an alien. I'd probably just shit myself, but
I'll be like, yo, what up,
Definitely
fam?
fucking freeze, and then ask for robot arms.
robot arms? Why
Why?
robot arms?
Just playing Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh,
Is that
Why
Why
not
not Robo Legs?
that's a good segue, Robert. Let's talk about that. How's the game? How's the game so far?
It's fun. I'm in the beginning, but I'm just eating shit, fucking punching random people, even fucking just GTA.
And
you
it's
know,
like GTA style, like third person.
Nah, it's more like the Witcher games. I'm just playing it like if it's a GTA game, just being a fucking shithead.
And do you have like a good ending, bad ending type of shit where you have like
Yeah, yeah. It's like really story based. So there's like a lot of things that decide how the game ends or like the different story shit you do.
That's dope.
I
Yeah.
noticed there was definitely
Okay.
options for dialogue. The one thing I noticed about Cyberpunk is that it had that bottom option that was in the blue text most of the time.
Mm.
What is that about?
Those are
Have
like
you seen
fluff.
that?
Those are like fluff stuff. Like if you could ask for more information, that type of thing. That's not like
I thought
I'm
that, but
actually,
there was already optional dialogue that you didn't have to do because I was watching XQC
yeah. I thought what
stream,
you were talking about.
and the first one is the main one, right?
Mhm.
The one that
The first,
progresses
like, the
the
orange
story.
one?
and then the second two are optional. But then there's a fourth one or the
Oh,
final
those
one
are
that
those
has
are if you have the
blue.
skills. Those are if you have the skills for that option. Like if it's like fixing a
Okay.
car or you're smooth talker or like or that type of
So
thing.
if you have certain like levels, you can
Skills, like
access
if
that
you've done something in
dialogue.
the story that access that part of the dialogue,
Okay,
you
that's
go
cool.
there.
So that means that there's multiple. You can do multiple playthroughs of the
Yeah, so
game
like
if you have
if
different
one
builds.
playthrough, if you're like a really good hacker, you could do things that you wouldn't be able to do if you weren't a hacker, like in like dialogue,
That's cool.
or if you're
Cool.
like good with technical shit.
So there
If you're just
probably
all
is
around.
like a lot of big different endings. Then I would have to
And that
assume,
shit's
right?
out for PS4 and Xbox.
PS4, Xbox, and PC.
PC, everything.
It's not like we're doing a fucking ad, but I really like don't know shit
Fun,
about
it
this
just
game.
came out.
Yeah, I don't know. I only know Keanu Reeves wears sunglasses and has
Johnny
2
still
robot
ran,
arms.
dude.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about
He's
the
like,
game too.
get up, kid.
And they've been spoiling that fucking game for fucking the whole
I haven't
year.
seen
I don't know,
anything
that's
about
why
it.
I've been avoided everything. I was like,
The
they've
reason
literally
they've
been
been
leaking
spoiling it-
everything.
I think the reason they've been spoiling it is because it's been supposed to be released for a while now, but it's gotten delayed
Yeah, should
twice.
have released it instead of fucking delaying it.
They kept on delaying it because they didn't want to like give out like a shitty product or some shit like that.
Yeah, and then like it still ended up getting released with like a bunch of bugs, but it's only for the people that have been playing it early, like the early access streamers that have all these benefits to play the game early. They're the ones
Yeah.
that have the buggy
There's
game
a
because
day
it
one
has a
launch.
day one patch, right?
There's a day
Yeah,
one
so-
launch it that you have to download before you get to play the game.
Yeah.
Alright.
So a lot of the streamers have been streaming it with bugs. I guess that's like the downside. I've seen already a lot of bugs from like XUC stream when I was watching it through his stream.
Yeah, he was flying
A
all
lot
over.
of bugs. Like yeah, it was pretty bad. I don't know if a one patch can actually fix all the bugs I saw because I saw a fucking good amount. I'm gonna be real with you guys. That shit looked kind
Well,
of
the
buggy.
patch was like 6 or 7 gigabytes itself, so that's a pretty decent. patch.
Yeah, then maybe. And dude, I swear to God, if after like multiple delays, all those bugs aren't fixed, because some of them were pretty fucking.
I
awful.
think the delays were really like story wise and that shit. Not really
The-
like fucking bug.
Some of the bugs I saw were like dialogue. Like literally, the dialogue would overlap, delay. Sometimes the dialogue wouldn't even come out. It was like it really fucked with like the immersion. Like so, like you'd see the subtitles come out, and then 10 seconds later, the person would start talking after you've already said 2 more sentences. Like that type of overlap.
like it's like
Like
overlap.
really bad. Yeah, it was like really bad bugs.
I'm sure that's
but-
all it's fixed. Hopefully.
Hopefully, the day one patch.
I haven't been
fixes
looking
that
any,
shit.
up anything because I got the game, so I want to just fucking play it and eat shit, you know.
Nice.
Just go through it my own way.
I might check it out after I finish God of War. I'm in the
Playing
gaming
Assassin's
mood.
Creed Origins.
Is that
Yeah?
fun? I haven't played
I-
Assassin's Creed games since Assassin's Creed 2, and then I'm pretty sure they're all the same.
They are.
Nah,
Well,
yeah,
this one is
fuck.
like,
I
I
like
hate this one because like literally you start
What's
off.
Origins again? Is that the one in fucking Egypt?
Yeah, it's like the original, like the first assassin. It's I don't know his I don't know how to pronounce the name, but literally you start the story as like you kill a very very important dude, like a boss, and like, and you have no idea how you got there, no idea what's going on, and I just show up and I'm like, what? I'm like, that's literally like the beginning of the story, and like it's just sand everywhere.
You're Egypt. Fuck do you expect?
I'm in Egypt and it's just sandy. I don't know. I don't really, cause I like the Revelations. That was fun.
Which is that one again? There's like a bunch of them. so-
It's with it's not is it Ezio? Yeah, it's like old man Ezio.
Oh
basically.
yeah, that one's good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
and
playing,
then there's a-
Grandmaster and all that shit.
Mm,
Yeah, those
and
are
there
good.
was one that's called Rogue where you're not an assassin. You leave the assassin and you become a Templar, like the bad guys. That one was cool.
Oh, those are like offshoots, right? They aren't like from the main like storyline or like main Assassin's Creed thing. They're like Xbox
Mhm.
games. The Rogue ones are like different shit, right?
Yeah.
I think
So
there's
this one is
Japan
part.
but it's like a 2D one platformer type of shit.
The new one came out not too long ago, Valhalla.
Yeah, near Vikings and shit.
Yeah.
I've watched a bit of one of the. I watched a streamer played a bit of this one. It was the one where you're like a pirate.
Black Flag. Fire
it
War,
was
right?
Black Flag.
Flag, yeah.
Yeah,
like
and,
fucking
like
being a pirate,
Blackbeard is in the
pirate,
game and shit and all that stuff. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's a prequel to the the fourth one. Yeah, because his
Well,
son.
when colonial. Thing.
Yeah, where you work. You're an Indian and you work
an
with
Indian, yeah,
George
yeah.
Washington. Yeah, it's a prequel to that.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Assassin's Creed. I kind of got over Assassin's Creed after like the third one because
They were
it just-
good, dude. They were
I noticed
good
they were
until
just like
got-
really
The
repetitive.
only one I ever liked was
Not
Brotherhood.
being fun. Brotherhood's good too. I love the fucking multiplayer.
Yeah, that's the
Brotherhood.
only one I ever liked.
Mhm.
They're
No,
just
I
super
noticed that they were like
repetitive.
really repetitive games.
It just
to me.
started.
They became like 2K. They're basically like the 2K of fucking parkour games.
2K
that-
of
that was
fucking
the problem with,
story
like,
games. Yeah.
'cause they initially they were releasing a game every year, every 2 years, right?
Literally
Yeah,
every
And
year.
that wasn't enough time for them, clearly, because they had the same formula just a different story. And they kind of kept that going for the most part from what I saw. But in these videos I've been watching of like the Black Flag game, they did introduce some new stuff for sure. But then the new stuff that they'd introduced, like pirate ship battles, right?
I saw
was
those.
one of the big things that they added. Like that
Well,
was
you
pretty
didn't really
cool.
do that much.
That was pretty cool. They added like pirate ship battles. Like, oh yeah, it's like it's finally something different from this Assassin's Creed shit. But then you do pirate ship battles the entire game, and it's like it's literally just the pirate ship battles you just do over and over and over again, and the formula for the pirate ship battle stays the fucking same. So like
Yeah,
for
it's
me, Assassin's
canon.
Creed has this really big like flexibility dynamic issue where they don't really like the game gets stale throughout the game.
It
Like,
really does. I didn't even finish the second one that I started playing just because I got bored of it. Every mission was the same. Fucking
Fucking
sneaky,
Roger
hide
finished
in the
game,
hay.
period.
Hide in the
Yeah, the
fucking
dude did
hay and
that.
then stab someone in the back and then fucking call it a day.
Yeah,
Roger hasn't finished the game since 1992.
true.
I finished.
Without I say it all, to be honest.
That is true. Roger has an issue.
Roger does not finish any fucking video game he will ever start.
I finished Mario
He's gonna
Odyssey.
finish God of War because God of War is that fucking good. And if he doesn't, I'll be fucking shocked.
Nah, I've been
Honestly.
itching to fucking play. I just haven't had time. Probably try to play
Like,
some
like,
fucking God of
Game
War.
is
tonight,
fucking
but-
good, man.
Nah, but
I've
I'm
always
definitely
been the
finishing
one
it.
to finish games. Like that's why I'm doing this Assassin's Creed thing because it came with the Xbox. I'm like, well, I have it, so I might as well beat it.
Yeah, might as well
Yeah.
fucking play it.
I try to get
Yeah.
trophies, like all the trophies. That's what I try doing.
Nah, if I get
Gene's
bored, I
always
stop
good.
playing that
Gene's
shit.
really good at like doing objective shits, like fucking
Yeah, I am good at doing objectives.
achievements and shit.
Guys, what the fuck else is the point in the game?
The story.
Yeah, I already beat it.
What's been your
What else am I
favorite
gonna do?
And you're
What's
done,
been
dude.
your favorite game of the last like 2 years to play?
Last 2
Who, mine?
years. Mine has
Yeah.
been definitely Detroit Become Human. I can say that without a doubt.
Roger really liked that. I watched a playthrough. of
I
Detroit
finished
Become
that
Human.
game
Really fun.
without like hesitation. Like I just played it an entire weekend, just fucking full through basically. It was so
So
good.
that's a purely story based game. Like
Yeah.
that's like a decision making story.
It's like watching a fucking series that you fucking
it is.
control.
That's why I really like that game. You can literally just watch it like if it's a movie.
Yeah,
It's really good. It's a good story. It really is. I liked it a lot.
that shit was awesome.
Plus,
I
it has
think I
that
watched
sexy
Foodie
guy
Fight.
from
Grey's
what's
Anatomy,
that shit called? Grey's Anatomy.
sexy
Yes.
doctor guy.
He has a nice face to look at.
Yes, that's true. They literally matched his face almost perfectly. It's
But
kind
it's
of
All
fucking
of those,
scary
yeah.
how much he looks like him.
yeah.
Well,
About any other of you guys? What's your favorite game of the year or of the
Game-
last 2 years?
game of the year.
Game of
The-
God of War, pretty much.
Yeah, God of War and Spider-Man.
Robert,
have
you
only
played
been the
God of
ones-
War?
Actually,
Yeah.
God of War is definitely more of a
God of-
favorite to me than Detroit Become Human, but I haven't finished it yet. But
Dude, wait till you're not even in like the best part. Like, that
dude,
shit
it's so
gets
good. The
fucking
game
nutty.
is fucking epic. I don't even have to. I know it's epic. Like
Yeah, that game is
really-
fucking nutty.
I haven't played that many different games in a while.
Me neither. I've been like,
I buy like
I
one
think-
or 2 games a year, pretty much. at this
growing
point.
old man.
yeah, like I think
I-
the
I don't know
newest
much
game I
either.
played
Your
is like,
responsibilities.
the newest game I
Yeah.
played is Mortal Kombat. That's it for me.
I just like multiplayer games.
Oh, I bought the new
I
Crash
don't
game. I
buy
guess that's a
single
new
player
game,
games,
but that game's alright.
Yeah, I haven't played too many new games, but for me, one of the games I really fucking like. Honestly, it ended up being like a top 10 games for me like ever because I had a surprisingly pleasant experience playing it. Was Bug Fables.
Bug Fables. Yeah, I
Dude,
remember you really liking
I
that game.
had a lot of fun playing Bug Fable. That shit was
Oh,
beautiful.
that's the fucking
I have to play it.
the Paper Mario like different kind of like
yeah,
game, right?
yeah. Like for those of you that are watching the pod, like all my friends know this, but my favorite game is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. A lot of people's favorite game are Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. You'll find that out very quickly
Quality
if you
game.
go online. If you go online for like 2 seconds and look up Thousand Year Door, you'll see how many people fucking love that fucking game. But this is definitely my favorite game, and these people developed a game called Bug Fables, completely and utterly inspired by the Thousand Year Door. And for those of you that are missing out on that experience, because Nintendo kind of like shit on the series over time, they completely left the formula very quickly and derailed from it, which is they get a lot of criticism for it. Bug Fables, trust me on this.
It
If
does
you
it
like
justice.
that turn-based, story-based RPG style game for cheap, it's really cheap, like $20.
This is not an ad.
It's not an ad. This game was fucking
it could be.
beautiful. Literally so fun to play all the way through. Even fun to 100% it, because for RPG lovers, you guys like RPG players, they like 100% in.
Gene, you should get it on your Switch. It's on Switch.
It's good, man. It is good. That was my favorite game of the
Probably.
last few years.
it's only 20
I don't like
bucks.
turn-based games, to be honest.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
missed the Mario and Luigi series, the
That
turn-based
shit
one.
is dead. It feels bad, man.
It's bad.
Depression.
Fucking
Broke my
Nintendo,
heart.
man. Also, I'm boycotting Nintendo, so I can't buy
We
that game,
should
Andrew.
all boycott
can't.
Nintendo.
I'm
No,
sorry.
but it's not a Nintendo
I've been
product.
We've been
boycotting.
talking about
You can buy
Nintendo
them-
since for the last 6 episodes.
No,
You
you're
can
right.
buy
Fuck.
Bug
I just want
Fables-
to point that out. You guys have been boycotting, but still talking about it.
I
you
It's
can
fuck
buy Bug
Nintendo.
Fables on Steam. It's not a Nintendo product.
All right,
can
let's
buy
not even
Bug-
say their names. Bug Fables and that company that their product is on.
I can't boycott them because
No.
literally the Monster Hunter game's coming out in March, and it's literally the mixture of like
I've never played Monster
Old-
Hunter.
They don't give a fuck if you boycott them. There's a billion other people that fucking play.
They care
don't
about
give a
me.
But
shit
now we're
about
telling
you.
all our viewers, fuck Nintendo. I'm just kidding.
They don't give a fuck.
The action has worked against them before with Melee. It has worked.
Mhm.
One thing that I actually do want to mention about Nintendo, thank you guys over at Splatoon community. Thank you, boys. I know no one here is listening to this podcast is from the Splatoon community, but whoever is out there from the Splatoon community, fucking thank you guys because you guys really popped off for us. And I tried to trend the free Splatoon hashtag.
No
That's
idea
all
Oh,
what you're
download
talking about.
Splatoon.
Fatality tweeted it too, so you know what? But I did it first, so it
What the
really
fuck you
started
talking
with
about?
me. Because
Shout out to
free
Splatoon.
Melee started when they canceled the live stream for Melee at the Big House. Splatoon, a big Splatoon tournament got canceled. Their live stream got canceled because a lot of their top players had Melee names, like free Melee names, and like pro Melee propaganda names.
No,
in their
in the
gamer
middle of
tag.
the tournament, they put that shit on.
That's what
fucking
they signed up for the tournament with their names
Oh,
to
okay.
stream the grand finals. And Nintendo canceled the live stream of the Splatoon 2 grand finals because of that.
cool. Man, Nintendo's salty, dude.
So thank you boys over at Splatoon. It sucks that you guys got your live stream deleted, but thank you boys for standing up for Melee.
Sacrifice.
Shout out
we
to the
appreciate it.
Inklings.
We appreciate it. That shit, very kind gesture. Now you're on
Yeah.
the same.
They took a knee for the homies.
I wanna talk about one Nintendo thing. I wanna get away from the Nintendo thing really quick. But the one thing about the Nintendo, I found out today that Mario Kart Wii has like a huge like PM like fan base, and like they make their own custom maps and they have like their own system.
Really?
And right now they're they're working on the World Cup 2021, and like literally countries from like all around the world are like racing with
Yeah.
that game.
Mario Kart. It's
Dude,
kind
that's
of a-
crazy.
I found that out today, and I was
I'm
like,
gonna look
"What
that shit
the
up tonight.
fuck?"
Man, a custom
big
Mario
deal.
Kart map.
Roger,
might be
I'm
cool.
gonna send you a clip of this competitive Mario Kart player that I saw. His name is Bear or something like that. It was the
Oh
sickest shit
yeah.
I've ever fucking seen in my goddamn life, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was spicy. I'm gonna
Dude,
send
I
you that
fucking
shit.
sniped the fuck out of Andres while he was
It-
here
it
in
made
Mario
Oh
me-
Kart.
yeah, that shit was funny.
It made me believe in Mario Kart being a competitive game. That's how much skill this dude had in this one play. It literally blew my.
I want to
fucking
see it. I
mind.
want to see
He's
it.
a Smash player too. He's a
Yeah, he's
he's
a
a Bowser
Smash
player.
player. Nah, that shit blew my mind. You
That's
never
cool, though.
guess. But people can make a competitive game out of anything. Like, just look at Melee. They'll
Dude,
do it.
it's
They'll find.
fucking- I found that out, dude, and they had like this animation. It's like a Funky Kong trophy, and I was like, that is so cool.
I have to
It was
check.
so awesome.
I'm definitely looking that shit up though after this.
It's just like PM, like on the Wii, like you get online, you race, like you competitively race with people.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, so what do you guys have? You guys remember that monolith shit we were talking about, where that steel monolith appeared in the desert?
Yeah.
You guys know that there have been like multiple monoliths appearing.
Was
since
there one
then.
like
I heard
New
about
Zealand
that.
or something like that?
Yeah, there have been like 4. There's a total of 4 now, I believe.
And they disappear, right?
And they disappear and then they appear somewhere else.
The aliens do.
So
The aliens
The
are trying to
question-
align
Stop
us.
putting
They're
monoliths
throwing us
around,
off.
Robbie.
They're like, ah, these motherfuckers getting distracted by the
Littering on our
seal.
world, aliens.
what the weird thing is, it's like, for me, there's like 2 theories about this. Either one, it kind of coincides with the alien talk we've been having lately from like this Israeli ex-space head, or 2, this is all just one big fucking psyop distraction from like modern politics, right? Because modern politics is very fucking crazy right now with this whole election contestation. All this shit is crazy. Maybe this literally all is just a big fucking distraction to just keep
To-
you talking about something else
While they get batted in.
while crazy shit goes on in the background. I don't know. It's fucking weird. But there's 4 monoliths now. They just keep appearing everywhere randomly. It's
I
fucking
saw
weird.
McDonald's put like a picture of like their kiosk, where like the
I saw
original
that
one
shit.
was.
That was a funny ass meme.
Yeah, that-
Next to the
that-
That was a
monolith.
perfect fucking meme. I saw that shit. I was like, can I get a number?
That's a good meme. It's crazy how
That's funny.
memeing is such a powerful way to like advertise nowadays.
Dude, fucking Wendy.
the best way.
started it, dude, on Twitter.
It's the best way. Every commercial you see nowadays is a fucking meme. Speaking of
Dog.
commercial, did you guys ever see that Joe Rogan commercial that I fucking told you about?
No,
That's
Bro, I
Spotify
wouldn't even
commercial?
understand what you
Didn't
even
explain
talked
it.
about in
All right,
here.
all right.
You
So
were texting me.
I'll explain it right now. I'll explain it. So
You didn't
basically,
even fucking even make sense.
it wasn't supposed to make sense until I explain it. Basically, anyway,
We were
so
literally saying, Roger, what are you saying? And you just
I wanted
kept
your
fucking
genuine
saying
reaction
gibberish.
right here. All right. So, anyways, I was watching YouTube or whatever, and then I got the Spotify ad. Mind you, Spotify is an audio streaming platform, and now
No.
Spotify's the one.
Wow. Spotify is a streaming.
well, I'm glad you guys are aware of this. Anyways, I'm fucking watching a YouTube video and this fucking Spotify ad comes on of the Joe Rogan podcast, right? And literally the entire ad is him repeating the word video in every sentence he says. Like he's saying like a random sentence, but every single sentence says video. It's like video, 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 and it's like Joe Rogan now on Spotify, but it doesn't mention like that there's video also. It's just saying now on Spotify, but you see it. Like you hear video the entire time through the ad, like the word video. So they're trying to
You never
infiltrate that
followed with
market is all I'm trying to say. They're trying to get YouTube the fuck out of here.
Wait, what do you mean though?
Oh, it's gonna have video on Spotify.
Yeah, there's video on Spotify now.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
there's
that's
video on
like the
Spotify.
whole subliminal
forgot to say
message
that part.
conditioning kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, ever since Joe Rogan got partnered with them, he every time you press play to watch the podcast, it shows the video at the top or in the bottom little square where it shows like the
Actually,
album.
It's actually
I
interesting
pay
you
for
guys bring that
Spotify,
up
so I
though.
don't fucking.
And people have been pissed about the fact that Joe Rogan podcast is only on Spotify now. Like a lot of listeners mostly
It's on
weren't
YouTube.
on YouTube. No,
No,
not anymore. Not any
it's
of the
on
new
YouTube,
episodes.
straight up.
Not any of the
actually-
new
I
episodes.
literally heard a new episode on YouTube yesterday. or the
Really?
day
I guess
before.
he got
What
that
do you
shit
mean?
fixed
No,
because
no. You can only get Joe Rogan clips on YouTube now. You can't get their.
No,
his-
dude, I saw a whole episode with Dave Chappelle and the fucking other guy
that's old, dude. Dave
on
Chappelle.
YouTube.
So, that's an old.
Dude,
podcast.
that episode came out like 3 weeks ago. Hold
Which
the
one?
fuck on.
Wow, that's.
If it
he
came out 3 weeks
recently
ago, no, it's literally like 2 episodes ago, Gene. They stopped putting them on YouTube,
Yeah.
and
the
there's
Joe
an
Rogan
episode like an
podcast-
every day.
I gotta see it for myself.
Okay, so what I'm trying
Whatever, I
to
don't
say,
give a fuck about Joe Rogan.
it's an interesting
Same.
thing. It's an interesting thing to mention because, I mean, however you look at it, Joe Rogan is one of the most influential people on the planet.
Oh yeah.
Literally, it doesn't matter if you guys don't care about Joe Rogan. He's literally like,
I don't know who he is.
I listen to his podcast. I'm just talking shit.
yeah, but I'm saying he's the biggest podcaster in the world,
That's true.
which is
He is.
kind of a big deal. This man literally recommended hosting a presidential debate. He wanted to host that's how much influence this guy has. He literally thought he could host a presidential debate between Trump and Biden. And people, honestly, some people believe that could happen. I didn't believe it could happen because Joe Biden is a very protected man. They wouldn't let him out in the ring.
Joe
hash it
Rogan?
out. But yeah, no, there's no way. But
That would be a shit show, anyways. I don't really.
Joe
it would have
versus
been a
Joe.
disaster. It would have been a fucking bloodbath. I'll
Yeah.
just say that.
Nah,
But
the last episode they posted was 2 weeks ago. Ever since then, because now I'm looking at Spotify, they got 1576 and they got here 1567.
Yeah,
so-
dude.
yeah.
They stopped posting the
But-
full episode on
what's
YouTube now.
crazy.
Damn,
is
that's
that
like 10 episodes.
Well, I
big
did
part-
say like 2 weeks ago though, so I'm not wrong.
a big part of that contract of him moving over to Spotify was that he said that they were going to keep all the videos on YouTube. All the old videos were going to be kept on
Oh, it's
YouTube.
still there.
If you look at Joe Rogan's channel, a huge fucking chunk of the VODs that were supposedly meant to stay are gone.
Right.
Gone forever.
YouTube salty.
And pay attention to the type of people they removed, because a lot of people understand that like this modern censorship of like these tech giants are very specifically targeted to very specific groups. Pay attention to the type of people who got censored from Joe Rogan's podcast on his YouTube channel. Just gone. Certain names, like certain individuals, are because they've had like multiple appearances on the show. Some of them are just gone altogether, even if they had multiple appearances on the show. YouTube did a massive purge of Joe Rogan's
They
podcast
said, "Fuck you, Joe
channel.
Rogan."
And that's a really big deal because he's had some really important guests on the show with really important information. Especially in this day and age where like, political talk is like a really big deal.
Yeah.
And you can't find them anymore. They're just gone. They're literally just gone. And you can't find them on Spotify either. They're just purged. So you have to dig really deep now for a lot of these videos. And however you look at it, that's a big part of history. When you're talking about the biggest podcaster in the world, you're talking history
Yeah.
because this is modern history now. This is influence now, is internet culture, online culture, like social media. When we go forward like 50 years or so, we are history. Like this whole shit is what
Yeah.
history is going to look like in the books. YouTube is actively trying to delete history before your very fucking eyes from the most influential podcaster in the world. Think about that shit. These motherfuckers have an agenda and they need to be dealt with. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. But it's really crazy stuff that they really go out of their way to purge it, even though they had a contract. They were under a contract not to do so, or maybe we were lied to. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You never know what that shit, dude. And it's crazy.
You never know.
Take down YouTube and Twitch. I mean, don't take down Twitch. Kappa.
Now we gotta take down Twitch too.
Yeah, fuck
Burn
the
it off.
thoughts.
Their own
I
bit.
ever since they took my original username out, I had a vendetta against them. I wanted them to go down.
You
Ever
got banned,
since.
man. It wasn't PG-13.
No.
My shit's not PG.
No, but literally the way the way they told me I got banned, they said I was starting riots and like causing like
MSOP.
they said like I was basically starting like
MSOP.
war,
What the fuck?
and I was just like, what? It's like you're literally starting wars, you're hurting people, and I'm like,
Damn.
what the fuck?
I'm trying to put you down, man.
What did you
Oh,
post?
His
Mass
name was
Layer
MSO
Puss,
Pro.
right?
Oh, Mass
Yeah.
Layer Puss.
Yeah, it was my full name, the
Yeah, the
full
the
MSOP on
that-
Twitch.
And dress is
It's kinda
inspiring
sexy.
a genocide of pussy. Right?
Yeah, like I was, it said like I was promoting like war.
You're
Nah.
promoting violence on
It
cats.
for-
was
What's that
saying something
misogynism?
bad.
Is puss a place?
No.
Dude, I don't
like,
know.
it's like- it's
I don't know.
I
Like,
literally-
there's a
I
place
sent
called
so
Puss, and
many
there's like a
emails.
fucking war or some shit like that happened there, and that's what it's
I
thinking.
don't know,
I don't
dude.
fucking
I
My,
sent-
my guess is that they think it's considered like a sex or gender oriented genocide. So like
Yeah, I was just killing.
that's a
pussies.
reach, brother. That's a fucking reach and a half for sure.
Dude,
That's
like,
just how it is, man. It's just how it is.
You never know.
I read it too, and like about the
No
ban.
violence in Goon and Poon. I tell you what. No
Yeah,
violence.
Robert's fucking fine. I got
Yeah.
so pissed, dude. I stopped watching Twitch for like 2 weeks. I emailed them so many times, and like nothing got. They never got back to me. And then I looked
you
it up.
actually, I've been like, ah, fuck
Yeah.
it.
For real.
I wanted the name back.
I guess.
I wanted the name. I had to change my name. And then like literally like I looked it up like online. Like apparently, supposedly, like a lot of the Twitch people like just steal names. Like they'll say
Oh,
like
they're
they'll
oh,
ban
that's a
you.
good name and take your shit. Wow.
Yeah, they'll
Bro.
literally just take your name.
That
like, they'll
reminds me,
ban
Gene. I
you.
want to tell you, I
That's
found the fucking user with your fucking tag with denim.
What?
I saw a girl on Twitter
Denim?
with like an OnlyFans account. She has denims. She's literally just denims as her Twitter account. Fucking sue
That's the
that
bitch. Yo, when I tried fixing my Twitter, because I said I was gonna make a Twitter, and just for everyone know, I'm not on Twitter. You might find me, but nothing's there.
It's an OnlyFans
Um,
girl. Not
what
to
do you
be
call it?
mistaken for our boy here.
I changed it, and I had to put my fucking underscores like on Instagram. So that's the fucking slut that fucking took it, an OnlyFans bitch. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
And she did look.
Ain't
God
that
damn that
some
bitch, man.
She's hot. She's hot.
That's
At
some
least her
shit.
I
name
fucking
is,
thought it. She was hot?
girl. Yeah, she's pretty hot.
All right, then
But
shout
yeah.
out to her.
Oh, she's
She's
That's
repping
alright.
denims right.
Ain't that
fucking.
some shit?
I'm the only
name,
denims.
her name on Twitter is just denims, and then her @ is denims TV. I think
Denim
TV.
TV.
Oh,
Actually,
Gene,
no,
you can't start your own
that's the
TV
wrong one.
network.
that might be the wrong one, but either way, yeah, your name is fucking
Took my
gone.
network name.
It's gone. boy.
Network.
You got yoinked.
What a
My
bitch.
corporate name.
You got yoinked, brother.
Fucking rip.
Sorry to tell you, man.
You know, I was gonna. What I want to
didn't
talk
make
about.
it
We had a
big
great
enough.
weekend.
You didn't make
We
it
did
big
have a
enough.
great
What?
weekend.
It was a fun
If you were
time.
big enough, you would be able to flex fucking
If you ha-
legal authority over these thoughts.
Bro,
You'd be like,
kid,
"Oh,
kid, kid, look at me. I am big
True.
enough.
Look at you. Look at me.
Look how handsome he is.
I'm
Look
pretty
at
damn
Gene.
big.
He's huge.
Yo,
Who
yo. All right,
mentioned,
pause.
who
Fucking-
mentioned the weekend? It was a fun weekend.
What's the weekend?
Oh yeah, the weekend, dude. Yo, we had a fucking awesome weekend. It's so sad that I just happened to fucking leave literally that weekend.
And just
It
move
was
back
an
to
awesome
Miami,
weekend.
man.
What's up?
Give the
Move back
kids
to
a
Miami.
recap of what's going on.
Oh, so I went to Florida this weekend. Oh, last week, and then I left Saturday, and then I went to dinner with Roger and Robert. Robert paid.
Dude, you
Yo.
Hey,
TGI
and,
Fridays.
uh,
Yo, the
and then I
TGI
was in the
Fridays
market.
burgers are ass. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right
Really?
now.
I liked it a
good,
lot.
bro.
I
That
actually
shit
did
was
like
not like that worth it. I would have much rather eat at McDonald's. I'm not even gonna lie.
Did you have the potato skins?
No, I had fucking fries, but the
No?
fries are good.
No,
I like the I just like the sauce. I like the sauce that I got.
The sauce was
That's
good.
because you got the same burger I did. Because
Yeah,
you
that
weren't paying attention.
that burger was not that good. I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie to you.
I liked it.
Well, on Sunday, the boys, minus Andres because he's in Michigan, got their skateboards together and we went and shredded it around. We went on an adventure
Video.
in
Yeah.
Amelia.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was pretty fucking fun, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's fun to get out.
You
the
guys,
fucking
Andrew, you gonna
house.
get a board? Were you inspired?
Yeah, I'm definitely down for the
I'm gonna,
for the board.
dude. I'm telling you, there's a fucking
of
revolution
fun.
coming for skateboarders.
Roger has to
Bro,
make me a custom board.
Skateboarders,
Fucking
dude, that's
skateboard.
literally tradition, man. The rebels, the rebellious age is
It's
always
gonna be
the
punk,
youth.
dude.
It's
Shave half
the
my head.
punks. The punks always
Shave
wear
half my
fucking-
head.
It's
Dude,
always on a
Robert.
board. It's always on a board. Like
Robert,
actually I won't talk too much about
Oh,
like
wait.
political figures, but like punks come from skateboarding, man. A lot of them do. Especially over the last like few decades, man. Skateboarders, they are the punk youth. It's always
Tony
skateboarding.
Hawk.
Hey, Tony
Yeah.
Hawk's not a punk.
you know what I was thinking? Say, is that really his fucking last name? What a cool last name. Is that really his?
I'm pretty sure.
I
it's
mean,
not.
he
I
makes that
honestly
up.
think it is. I
I'd
honestly
assume
think
so.
I gotta look that up right now, dude.
Some
I've
people
been
have cool
fucking thinking-
names, man.
I don't know today specifically. I was like, dude, is that? I was thinking of the trash, and I was like, is that his fucking last name? That fucking guy, Tony Hawk. Like, how do you have such a cool fucking last name?
trash. I'm thinking about
I
Tony
would-
Hawk.
I think a lot of shit. When I'm doing chores, my mind is just wandering, dude. You think I actually want to do fucking chores? I gotta keep my mind busy.
Yeah, I would have to.
His real
assume
name,
that
his
it
real
is his
fucking last
actual
name is fucking Hawk.
Yeah,
It's
man.
real.
I think it is. Yeah.
His name his name's Anthony Frank Hawk.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Shout
I
out
mean,
to
I
Tony
have
Hawk.
to guess that like
Ridiculous.
changing
What a
your
cool
last
last
name is more of
Wanna
like
be Robert the Hawk.
it's more of like a
Oh, yeah,
you know
Robert.
musician celebrity type. I don't think skateboard is really. He was too young for that. Like that's
I
why
mean, yeah.
I just had.
And
to
it
use
was before the internet.
Yeah,
Nah,
like the
he's-
persona.
By the
thing
way,
is more
Roger,
of, like,
he
a
is almost
musician.
60. He's
He's old.
52.
Damn.
Wow.
That guy's
He's
been
almost
pro
a
since he
senior
was like
citizen.
fucking 12.
Yeah. You gonna say
That guy's
something?
old
to
as
me?
shit, man.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
dude. Because you said some shit about shaving your head or whatever. Dude, you totally pull off the Skrillex look. Just one
would.
side. Like, leave this side here. One side, flip everything out. Dude, you could totally pull off the Skrillex look.
Wait, he would
Yeah,
look a
yeah,
lot
That's
like
gonna be your new
Skrillex.
haircut.
He really would.
Who
Who
Skrillex.
wants
You
to
do
look
look a
like
lot like
Skrillex,
Skrillex
though?
already.
Who
Fuck that,
wants to
dude.
look like
Skrillex is
fucking
whack.
Skrillex? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that shit.
What do you mean?
Good. It's
I think
alright.
Skrillex looks cool as fuck.
When was the last time you heard a
Robert's hair
Skrillex
is
song though?
Perfect as it is, Robert. I love your hair.
I
Man. Your
mean,
hair is great.
I'm just saying, if he ever wants to change his
Nah, it
style,
would be
like,
cool
for
stuff. It would
once every
definitely
You have nice
fit
hair,
Robert.
20
but I
years.
hate your personality.
Oh whoa.
Yeah, you're actually a
Hey,
shit
I
person.
agree with Andres.
Hanging out with you was kind of ass.
I love you,
like
Robert.
hanging out
I
with
really
I
like
love-
you, Robert.
I
You're,
love
my, you're
throwing
a
the
good
pig
homie.
skin. I love throwing the pig skin with my boy Robert.
Yeah, Robert actually knew how to fucking throw it. I couldn't throw that shit for shit.
It was fun. It was fun play. When I was playing with Roger, it felt like, you know, when you take your son out and he doesn't really know how to
like I don't
play, but you gotta take him out from time to time.
Oh, come on, man.
Every time Roger would throw a football
what
at
is
me, I'm
your
like, oh
weekend
shit,
with the
here it goes
kid?
straight to the trees.
Dude, you know, I actually found that really interesting. Like, Roger wasn't very used to throwing a football. And I found that really weird because I honestly thought that was like one of those default things that everyone knew how to do, like riding a bike.
No, you have to fucking do
Yeah, I
it.
thought everyone knew how to throw a football too.
I used to
Nah,
throw a
that
football,
was
but I was not
like-
really that good at it, and I haven't thrown one in
Yeah.
fucking years. So
It's not like
No,
it was
for
fucking
sure.
garbage.
Like
you
when,
don't
when
spike
I
it
started
around.
throwing the football with you guys, I was clearly shit too. Like I was missing badly. But
I
then
mean, of
like
course.
as I threw after like the 100th time, I was kind of like getting back into form, and I was kind of like getting spirals consistently. But it kind of surprised me. It's like I don't know. For me, I always thought like throwing a football was kind of like riding a bike. I thought everyone legit knew how to fucking throw a football like
Yeah.
on that level.
Some people just never threw balls as a kid, dude.
I threw
Balls.
balls. I threw my balls as a kid.
But I'm not gonna lie, it was really,
can
it
you
was
do?
really fun. Like a lot of people take for granted like the simple pleasures of like
Hell
just
yeah, man.
simple activity. Literally, we were playing catch. We were so bored out of our fucking minds during this pandemic that we had literally some of the.
What the fucking wall
one
game
of our-
is not a football, dude?
Think about this. One of our best memories of the year is gonna be throwing a fucking ball.
that's
Think about
true.
it. That's
That
how
was a
We
really
also
good day.
skateboarded.
that's how depressing this year has been.
Skateboarding was
This,
fun.
We
this
also
year-
skateboarded. We walked on the trails. We did a lot of things. It wasn't
Yeah,
just
hanging out.
but
throwing a
I'm saying.
football.
But he's
For
saying
me-
he's like
for me,
saying
one of my
like,
favorite
Smoked our
parts.
dank.
For me, one of my favorite parts of it was throwing the ball. But I actually, it's crazy to think like this year has been so long, dreadful, and just boring and mundane and depressing in so many ways that we're gonna look back at 2020, and one of our best memories is gonna be going to the fucking park.
Something we could have been
Throwing
doing
a
every
ball.
fucking weekend before this
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
That's fucking crazy.
I actually told my girl, I was like, yo, this weekend had to have been the funnest I've had in a fucking
Isn't
while,
that
like a
It was
long
really fun,
time.
yeah.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, it doesn't not to take away from the memories because that was fun. I had a good time. Like I had a great time hanging out again and all that shit. But damn,
The funny interest was there.
2020 has been a
Yeah.
fucking drag.
Jealous
brother.
Andres.
2020
really.
has been
You were
a
there.
drag. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking rough.
I mean,
I had
yeah.
a fucking bird.
That's why, you know, pick up new hobbies. Try to keep yourself entertained.
I want to skateboard again so badly, but the snow is coming.
Nah, you're
so you
fucked up there,
can't
son.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're fucked in
really-
Michigan, man.
I can't do anything. I can get a
Even though
snow
in
bike.
Michigan you probably have more opportunities to skate there, though.
I'm just waiting for Roger to
How
make
much
it.
snow?
It's a city.
There's a parking lot like right behind my window that's empty most of
Yeah,
the time.
perfect
It's the
spot.
Long John Silver's
you-
parking lot. So
I mean, who the fuck goes to Long? That's another thing. Who the fuck goes to Long John Silver?
it's
If you
gonna
ever,
be
if
me.
anyone listening goes to Long John Silver, yo, leave a comment or something. What do you order? Why do you go?
Yeah, if you
I
leave
wanna
a
know.
comment of your Long John Silver's order, we'll eat it on the next podcast.
And we'll fucking eat it. I want to fucking
We'll
try
order.
it.
We'll
What is
all
like a
order
fish
it and
fillet?
eat it on the podcast.
You guys probably
been-
don't know this. You guys probably don't know this, but I'm pretty sure the Long John Silver's on 49th.
It's closed down.
Closing
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
It's
Dude,
about
that
damn
was-
time,
about
dude. No one
damn
fucking
time.
goes there. I've only
I
seen like
know
literally
that,
old
dude.
people walking there.
There's always the
I have,
empty in it.
I have someone in the chat.
Dude, on like
Someone
what is
in
it?
the
Was
chat
that
saying I
religious
went
holiday?
to try it. I did the same with
What's that
Arby's.
religious holiday? Good Friday. That's probably when it's fucking booming, huh?
Dude,
Good Friday.
Dude, I
When you
tried
got the
Arby's
event?
recently.
Yeah.
That's just good.
that shit's been there for years. I've been telling Roger we should try it. Every time we went to the gym, I'm
Why?
like, we gotta go there.
Well,
you
It's
don't
like
there.
yourself?
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
it-
there.
No, you could have
Me and
gone anywhere
Roger-
else, but you chose
For me
I
Long
and
wanted
John
to go
Roger,
with
Silver.
my
it became a
friend.
meme. For me and Roger, it literally became a meme. The Long John Silver's was right in front of the gym, and we went to the gym all the time. We're like, we're gonna try that Long John Silver's one day. It was literally right next to the gym, and we went.
That she'll give you diarrhea, I'm sure.
We went
Probably
every
has
You
fuck
never
that.
know. What if it's like the best thing in the world?
We went every fucking.
If it
would
was
be
the best thing in the fucking world, then
Would be
everyone would
empty.
fucking go to it.
Well, people don't know, dude.
Just like fucking McDonald's. You know McDonald's? That's the best
Hey,
fucking
no one goes
thing in
to
the world.
Arby's, and
That-
Arby's is
that's
pretty
what's holding
okay.
Long John Silver's down. People like
Oh,
you support
Roger,
McDonald's.
tell us about your Arby's experience. No one goes to fucking Arby's either. Roger, go ahead. Tell us
Arby's,
about
I
your
think
Arby's
Arby's got the
life.
wrong marketing. They should market more on their fucking fries because their fries are good. The "We got
Their
the
fries
meats"
are good.
fucking slogan is just creepy. No one cares about your meats.
We got them.
We got the meats.
But I went to Arby's the other day just like randomly because
too.
I was in the mall. And I'm like, fuck it, I want something fast and I don't want to wait at all. And I'm like, you know what's never fucking packed? Arby's. Drove my ass, got my food
what
in
I'm
like
sure.
2 minutes. And dude,
People
their
eat
fries are
Arby's
actually
here like
legit.
it's nothing.
Dude,
I guess it's just
the
white people.
thing with Arby's, I
Hispanics
agree.
don't like
I think the best part about it was the fries. I remember Andres invited me once to eat at Arby's. It was at
Yeah,
the
it was
mall. or
Chris-
something.
Yeah, we
What
went to the mall to
Friday-
buy everybody gifts.
Yeah, to buy gifts for everyone for like Christmas or some shit. I forgot what it was.
And you invited him to Arby's?
Yeah, and we went to Arby's, and man, I tried.
You're a
like,
bad friend, man.
I tried the fucking.
I'm kidding.
I was
Nah.
paying.
I appreciated
You
it.
invite me anywhere, you're gonna take me to fucking Arby's.
But I tried the
Fucking
fucking the sandwich that had like multiple meats in it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like it was like brisket, roast beef, maybe. Like it had like 3 or 4 different meats in it. Because I wanted to try the meats because they
Yeah.
say they got the meats, bro. That
They got
shit
the
was-
meats, man.
That shit was slop, bro. All of
That
Dude,
shit was greasy.
I can tell by looking at the fucking
Greasy.
commercial. It's just
That
slop.
shit's
It's nothing but
definitely-
ham in that
commercial looks
bitch.
like
I've made
shit.
sandwiches
It's-
like that at my house.
It's very
I
underwhelming.
made
for
sandwiches
sure.
like that. I'm sure they've been more tasty.
Yeah, it's very underwhelming for sure. I agree with Roger. The fucking fries, really good. Their sauces, all their
Really
sauces,
fucking good.
good as fuck. But man, I don't know. If you're really going for the meats, I would
How's their
recommend.
soda?
I would recommend to anyone going there, keep it simple. Don't
it
fucking go
bubbly?
overboard.
I ordered a
Keep
fucking
it
grilled chicken wrap. That shit was good.
Simple. Yeah, keep it simple on the meat department. Everything else, really good though. I'll admit, it was really good.
Or go to KFC and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
yes, someone in the chat
Speaking of
mentioned-
that fucking
someone in the
Colonel
chat
Sanders
mentioned-
thing.
Oh yeah, well, let's
Oh,
get to
that's
that. In a
right.
second. Let's get to
That
in a second.
Colonel Sanders thing is gonna be fucking amazing.
Wait, 1 second. This guy in the chat mentioned that there's a large enough market for Long John Silver's that it still exists.
Old people, dude.
That's true.
Yeah,
Old
from
And
people.
what
me.
we guess from our group of friends understands, we believe genuinely that Long John Silver's is designed specifically
For old
for
people.
old people. Because
Yeah,
It is.
Has that
I
vibe,
think-
dude.
I think we're
It's
missing
the
out.
vibe when
I
you go
honestly
because
think
I've been there before, but when I was very young, I actually do kind of remember the taste. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't a fish person like growing up, so I didn't care much for it.
You were a human.
They had
Fuck
hush
fish.
puppies. I know one of their main things was
Wasn't
hush
fish.
puppies, where it's these things. There's like fried balls of bread, is what I remember them to be. Hush
Yeah, they're
puppies.
pretty good.
Those were okay. Those
I
were
went to restaurants. With tater
Honestly,
sauce.
From what I remember, Long John Silver is legit not that bad. I personally denied going ever there in my whole fucking youth, mostly for the meme. I honestly did it mostly for the meme. It was right next to Roger and I's gym for fucking years straight, and we just never fucking went even once for the meme. Literally for the
Because you
meme.
love yourself.
I wanted to try it once. Like,
And now
for
you
once.
can never.
Dude, you know why
wanted-
fucking old people love that shit? Have you ever had a filet of fish at McDonald's? That shit dumb soft. Can you imagine Long John Silver's? It don't
Hey,
fuck with them dentures, man.
My mom was the
It doesn't
biggest
fuck with the
fangirl
dentures.
of
It's
the,
soft.
of the big fish. So me, I would never order any fish shit from fucking McDonald's. It
Nah,
sounds
I wouldn't
stupid.
order no fish.
It sounds
If I
stupid.
Nah,
want
filet of
fish, I
fish at
want it-
McDonald's is not that bad.
Yeah, it sounds stupid because I'm like the way I talk about it, I'm like, dude, fish has to be some fucking garbage radioactive waste that they fucking pull up from like the fucking
It's not when it's well
Okeechobee
made.
ponds or some shit, Okeechobee Lake or some shit, some like radioactive fish. But then it's like, dude, all their meat is probably exactly the same.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
And there's
about.
plenty of fish
I
in the
just think
world,
it's
so
not
I can
fresh.
get regular
I couldn't
fish.
imagine. It's just nasty.
Nah, that shit's gross. I never tried it, but I'm assuming it's gross. I would never eat fish from a fucking fast food restaurant. That's just
Me
me.
neither. I
It's stupid to have standards as a dumb American who eats McDonald's to begin with, but I have my standards nonetheless. I don't give a shit. I ain't eating
Did you
fish
guys
from
eat the
fucking
fish
fast
sticks
food.
at school? That shit was
No,
nasty.
I would never
Never.
eat that
I
shit.
don't like.
I ate that one
no.
time and I was like, this is gross. This is like the worst thing.
Dude,
I've
I
ever
barely
seen
even
in my
ate
life.
the school food. I think I only had heavy ass breakfasts to specifically not eat lunch because the lunch was
chicken
always
patty.
gross. But the
I love the
breakfasts were
chicken patty.
fucking great.
Chicken patty.
Chicken patty was
Jamaican
good, but sometimes
patty.
they'd be fucking frozen in the middle or something. Or
Nah,
like
dude,
really
I fucking got
hard
so sick and
sometimes.
tired of chicken patty.
Chicken
Yo,
patty.
chicken patty was
Literally ate that
disgusting
shit
after a while.
every
especially-
single fucking
I
day.
got happy when they brought the spicy one.
Oh
What about the
yeah, those
spicy
are
And
one?
I
nice.
got tired of the
A
fucking
change
spicy
up.
one.
I got tired of the spicy one too. You know which one? What meal I liked? A lunchtime meal, and you could only get it in the old cafeteria. Was the teriyaki chicken with the noodles? That
That
was
was good, that was
that was a good one.
That was
Besides
a-
fucking that though. Oh my god, and their egg rolls were so bad out of
That was my
nowhere. They
favorite
used to
meal,
be like
egg
good.
rolls. Those are my favorite meals.
Yeah, but then they got like really bad. I don't know if it was just me, but I feel
I
like they
always
got
liked them.
really
I
fucking bad.
remember trying them when they got bad, and I was like, this is nasty. I've never
Remember
wanna
that
eat
garbage
this.
ass
You
bread
know-
they would give us? I can't believe I ate that shit. It's
We were hungry,
disgusting.
man.
it's
Yeah,
actually
that-
interesting.
I was so
like,
hungry, and I would eat your guys' bread too. I was so fucking hungry. It's
dude,
disgusting.
we were hungry kids, man. I don't know.
Holy fuck, dude. You know, that's why they give us shit food. They know we're hungry growing boys. They're like, yo, fuck it. Let's give
They
them
know we're
fucking
shit.
garbage.
Give him the fucking
I
scraps.
fucking- Give them the cheese sticks for breakfast.
I
That's
blame
how
mostly Michelle Obama for that. I'm gonna be honest. She fucked our
Dude,
whole
when
school
she took out
system
the
up.
fucking-
She wanted all the kids to
She
stop
took the
being
fucking
fat.
Oreos
took
out
all
of the
my ice
goddamn
cream.
vending machine.
She took out my fucking pizza.
I used to buy the fucking
took it all
chocolate chip Pop Tarts all the time, and they were gone one day, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where's
Dude,
my
I used-
chocolate
Dude, the
chip
fucking Pop Tarts. That was my
They're trying to
breakfast
save our
sometimes. What a
lives here.
bitch.
I fucking hate
Fuck
this
'em.
food
No,
after
man.
that.
Fuck that. I'm hungry, Michelle. I'm hungry.
Really shitty wannabe popcorn shits.
I'm
Uh-huh.
hungry, Michelle.
Those were gross.
Got rid of so
Michelle.
much, they got rid of so much of the snacks, but what did they even replace it with?
With the, like,
Like-
Dude,
like
they took
snacks
away
and
our whole
popcorn
vending
shit.
machine of ice cream.
And
They
Pop
took the whole kebab away. They just took the whole thing.
I mean, there's no such thing as healthy ice cream, I guess. So
That's the thing
Oh,
is
who
like
fucking it's ice cream. We know it's not
Kids
healthy.
can't have
We
ice cream.
know.
they don't want us to be
issue I
fat,
What do you
man.
mean kids can have fucking ice cream? Who the fuck is it for?
You're right.
The issue I had with the Michelle Obama mandate is that like she got rid of so much shit, and the whole idea was to have like something like for us to improve our diets and be healthy, but she didn't give us anything healthy
No.
to work with. She
We still got the
literally
same
did
shit
not.
fucking food.
All we
Well,
did.
they tried
all
to.
we did- No,
In the
no,
beginning,
no.
they tried to, but no one was
They
buying
gave
it.
us shit ass pizza. They gave us a circle pizzas. They gave us
We're
those
also
fucking
doing
cheese sticks.
fucking
How is the
healthy
cheese sticks
popcorn.
healthy?
No, no. I
Cheese
think a
Cheese
lot
sticks
of the
ain't
man-
healthy.
I think a lot of the mandate had to do with
I
the
love those
vending.
cheese sticks.
The vending machines was the
They
biggest
smell like
target.
jizz.
Because the vending machines did have a lot of garbage, like salt and sugar and carbohydrates and all that stuff. But she didn't give us solid fucking replacements. She never
They even
did.
give us fruits. Like have a little fruit fucking vending machine or something.
And
No,
listen, you
the
ever
diet-
smell the cheese sticks? They smell
Yeah,
like
nah.
jizz.
They smell like
They
what?
smell like fucking jizz.
Like jizz.
You guys ever smell? I smell my food before I fucking eat it, and those cheese sticks smell like the breading smell like fucking dry cum, man. Fuck that. I ate it, But goddamn, I was hungry. But shit, I didn't like the way it smelled.
Damn, I don't
Oh,
remember the
no.
smell, man.
Fucking just is dying over there.
Yeah, but that.
Well, you
that
guys
was
need to
my,
smell your food more often.
I'll pass, dude. I'll pass. No, but that was my
Fucking
main issue with Michelle Obama.
G6.
She never really gave a solid replacement for it. All she ended up doing was getting rid of like options. That was literally most of
I'll
it.
take away
'Cause
my
I would-
Pop Tarts.
I would have really liked it if they genuinely
Fucking
gave,
address.
if they genuinely gave an effort to give us like healthy options to pick from. There wasn't fucking shit.
Like a little
could've given
tuna
us more fruit
sandwich, a
cups.
little,
Starve us of our
a little
favorite
turkey
fucking
sandwich would have been nice.
Literally anything, dude. How would
Fucking address.
how how would it be possible for a fucking growing boy
Growing
high
boy.
school to get protein? Straight up, how the fuck do you get protein? Someone
Dude,
tell me.
my protein was in my frozen chocolate milk and my jizz cheese sticks.
That's like 10 grams.
The marinara.
No, yeah, they really gave us a shitty ass diet. Like,
They
there's
really
no.
fucked us, man.
They gave us a bad diet, yeah. Now that I'm older and I know what a diet would look like, dude, no,
Like
that
what
shit's
you-
fucking
what
ass.
you mentioned, they really did prey on the fact that we were hungry motherfuckers.
And now we,
Public school-
Oh,
and now
yeah,
we're
dude.
used to eating garbage
We were
food.
cattle. We're
That's-
fucking
that's-
cattle.
it's
They needed to
scary.
feed the cattle.
It's scary to
Everything
think about.
farms
'Cause when boys are going through puberty, that's when we're the hungriest, most insatiable,
Mhm.
animalistic motherfuckers. We are
I ate that
hungry.
fucking nasty bread.
We are hungry when we're going through puberty. So fucking.
I was always hungry.
Middle school, high
Dude,
school.
I
so
fucking
hungry.
I took 3 girls that I knew their lunch numbers, so I could have
Every
3
morning.
breakfasts in the morning.
Yeah, I stole
Dude,
lunch
I would
numbers.
literally go back and be like, "Oh, new number. Yeah, yeah, I'm this person. Fuck you. What do you know?"
Yeah, and that's the scary thing is that these people know that these governments, these agencies, these politicians, they know that, bro. They don't give a fuck. They know that.
Trying
they
to
can
save
go to-
that
cattle.
money.
they
Well,
can
it's been a
feed us
meme, right?
fucking-
It's been a meme for a while that like public school like lunches or like.
And what are you
breakfast
gonna do?
and
Get
shit.
the
They're
fucking
so
teenagers
bad.
to
It's just expensive to make it like good.
What are you gonna
apparently.
do? Get the teenagers to
Not
rise
really,
above the
dude.
belt and get a fucking proper diet? The teenagers aren't gonna do shit. The teenagers have been conditioned to fucking believe school is the authority of the land. Like there's no fighting against it. You just feed these fucking kids whatever the fuck you want, whatever saves the government money, and these fucking kids grow up on the shittiest fucking diets that you can imagine. Like I said, a prepubescent teen or a kid going through puberty should not be eating fucking 15 grams of protein a day. That shit makes no fucking sense. It is not reasonable. It is
Yeah.
actually retarded. It just does not make any fucking sense.
We also went to public schools, so we don't know how private schools are. Because remember, like public schools, I'm sure they don't give a flying fuck
Okay,
about.
but public
Nah,
schools are
they
a
don't.
majority of the country.
Exactly,
So I don't give a fuck either
exactly.
way.
So
the
the
thing
thing is, I'm sure they think like, oh, it's our responsibility not to teach these kids and also feed these kids. Maybe is what their thought process is.
Now
Like,
they
oh,
just do it quantity
Or
over quality.
daycare,
That's what
dude,
is what they're gonna
daycare.
do for the
yeah,
public
it's a little
schools.
fucking daycare for the poor people, basically.
That's,
Dude, I fucking
you know,
saw a video on.
That's one of the scary
YouTube
things
of
about
Gordon
this whole,
Ramsay
like,
making
lockdown
lunches.
shit. That's one of the things about this lockdown shit that's also kind
How
of
nice that would be.
like crazy.
Gordon Ramsay
Is
done.
that like during this whole lockdown, like schools being closed, it's hurting a lot of working class families
Of course.
because working class families, like you would imagine, they view school in this manner. It is a daycare for a lot of these working class families, and it's not only a daycare; it is food on the table.
Yeah, literally,
yeah,
it's a meal that you don't have to worry about. 2 meals you don't have to worry about.
For
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Literally 2
poor-
meals.
for
How
poor
it-
I
families,
low key wish I still had it.
yeah, for
Same.
poor families especially, it is feeding your kid, your child twice a day. However you look at it, it's feeding your kid twice, maybe even 3 times a day. Like for me, I never managed to get like the free meals, so I ended up having to borrow some codes of kids who would like get food from their parents and shit.
Stealing.
But man, it is scary to think that like
You weren't poor enough to get free meals.
school this way and they would get like free meals, and now with this whole lockdown and shit and kids not being able to go to school, and like what do parents do? Like what do they do with their kids? They like a lot of these people can't even feed their kids. It's
Bro,
I
what
know
do I
scary.
do with
exactly what
myself?
they do since I pretty much how my sister does. I just pretty much buy her food now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
A
just
lot
have
of
to
these,
buy
a
her
lot of
food
these
every day.
families, a lot of these families that were struggling to feed their kids to begin with are immediately feeling the impact of like lockdowns because they can't even feed their kids properly anymore. I'm talking about like really low class, right?
Oh yeah,
like,
that's
bottom-
even
like
worse.
bottom class
They don't have
families.
the chance to buy shit.
That shit hurts them the most, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
really
man.
scary stuff. It's really sad stuff.
Especially families with like a lot of kids. Man, you got 4 kids right now, and you gotta fucking worry about them not being in school and 8 more
that's-
meals or how many fucking meals that is. I don't do
They
math.
ain't worried when that income tax money be rolling around for them 4 kids though.
I mean, yeah, but
That's
a
a
different
hefty
story.
pretty penny.
That's like once a year though.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
you
trouble,
know how
man.
much that check is?
Yeah, but it's like a new TV. But they're not gonna use it on the
A new
58.
TV, bro. You underestimating shit.
I don't really know
4
much
kids,
about that, but
4 kids is a lot of kids.
dude. One
That's-
kid,
a lot of kids, man.
one kid is a fucking already a good amount.
I mean, what is the? I remember reading this. I don't know if it's true or not, so don't quote me on this. But I remember reading that like the average spending that you do, like the families do on a first child, over their lifetime is almost $1 million.
Yeah. I can see that.
Fucking ridiculous. They mostly buy shit that the baby doesn't fucking need, honestly.
How is that, dude? That's crazy. That how is, dude? I don't know. I don't know if
Pampers
that number-
alone, that shit's fucking expensive as fuck.
Yeah, you go through Pampers like
And then I heard that like the second child costs about 25% less.
You figure it out. You're like, we don't need all this shit, and we hand me downs.
Yeah, parents learned so
Exactly.
much from the first experience that they managed to save 25% raising the second child. And obviously, like hand-me-downs obviously play a factor in it, of course, as
you
well.
don't
But
get that much of a
it
fuck.
is an interesting idea to think about how much you learn from the process, where like each child you have after, you can save more money raising on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting concept. Like I said, man, a lot of families rely on public schools. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with this lockdown shit, where parents need to have their kids at home all day, every day on their computers.
Well, most schools are open already.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
most are.
talking Florida, buddy.
But
You're
other
talking Florida.
places, yeah, that's fucked.
You're talking Florida. Not
I
every.
mean, I don't
not
do my
every
research. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the world.
you should.
JK, rest of the world, I love you.
Well, not necessarily the rest of the world, although that matters too. But the rest of the country matters a lot. But yeah, and
Yeah, you guys have McDonald's open. I was like, wait, you guys have McDonald's
You
open?
don't have McDonald's open up there?
Do we have like nothing closed?
Michigan is giga lockdown, bro.
It's just drive-through,
The only
Yeah.
thing that's fucking
which is fine with me because I don't want to go
closed
inside.
is the club.
Me, I don't go inside.
I
The
mean,
clubs are open again now.
Clubs are
I
open.
mean, here,
People are out
here
there.
it's similar where we can go inside, but only to pick up food. We can't sit down and eat, right?
No, I'm pretty sure you can sit down and eat now.
No, you can sit down and eat, bro.
Dude,
Things are open.
no. Small restaurants, but not big chain restaurants. They tend to just make you go. Like I've
I went
seen
to fucking
you have
Hooters.
to pick up and, McDonald's. You have to pick up and eat. Portugal Call, you have to pick up and eat. Checkers, you have to pick up.
That's
and eat.
fast food, though.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I saw somebody the McDonald's I went to when I was down in Florida. There was people sitting down and eating.
Pretty sure there's people. You go
There was
sit
a guy
down.
literally
dude,
sitting
there's
down
people
eating
inside, man.
Popeyes.
I know
I'm
Wendy's.
telling you, that shit's open, bro. No one cares anymore. In
Yeah.
Florida, at least.
I went to Chili's. I went to
Florida people
Cheesecake.
do not care. There is actually a very interesting culture. I guess this is a pretty good thing to talk about since we are all from Florida. But you guys realize that the rest of the country fucking hates us, right?
Nah, but
You
they
know
love
that we're
coming down
here.
here.
We're unironically hated by like
We're
the rest of
swamp
the
people,
country.
dude.
Yeah, we are swamp men. Like I've memed
I'm
about.
fucking
before. We're fucking
from the
swamp
swamp and proud.
people. People literally look at
Yeah, I
us
don't
like
give a fuck.
fucking animals.
I love being Shrek, dude. Shrek was the main fucking
I
character.
like being a dirty animal.
because of the culture here. Like, and it's I will be real here. Like the whole mask thing, people here don't respect it. If you go outside long enough, you'll see that people here do not give a flying fuck about any of that shit. And it's true. Like those criticisms are valid. If people genuinely think like, dude, Florida, they don't give a fuck about the virus. They don't give a fuck about like the spread or anything. When you're talking like corporations, not so much because they do try to follow mandates however they can. But when you're talking about like the average fucking person
They
down
don't
here,
give a
dude,
fuck.
They don't give a
People here want to party, dude.
flying fuck about that shit. They really don't. They just don't. So it's very true. It's very true. Florida has its thing for sure.
We're just used to being free and doing whatever the
I
fuck we
saw a
want, man.
crackhead when I was down there wearing his mask like on his chin, and some lady told him to put it up, and he put it like directly on his nose, and he went like this, and his mouth was like totally exposed, and I was just like, get me out of here.
All right, puts it on.
Yeah, I was like, get me out of here. I want to go back to Michigan.
This is a fucking random crackhead, dude. Doing
You'll
crackhead.
see
shit.
crazy
Just
shit
like,
down
I'm
here.
outta
that's
here,
for
dude.
sure.
And some dude was eating
We don't
Popeyes
really,
like right next to the register. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I mean,
Get me
I don't
outta
really
here.
count like South Florida part of Florida, to be honest.
But it is.
I mean, obviously it is. And yeah, but the cultures are
Oh.
completely different. Once you go
Bro, we
Yeah,
went
past
to
Orlando,
down here. We
the
went
the
out.
cultures are over. Like it's different completely.
Up north is like pretty much just basic South.
I went
South.
to when I went to visit my cousin. Fuck, where is she at? Sarasota. We went to Sarasota, and we all walked into Walmart with our masks on and shit. This was like in June, May, and not May. It was definitely June or July. We all walked in with our masks on, And over there, they don't have a mandate where you have to wear a mask in stores. We all walked in Walmart with our mask on. There was literally people walking there and without their mask, looking at us like we're the fucking crazy ones. Like no one in that Walmart really had a mask. They just don't
Dude,
care.
yeah.
Yeah.
There
I'm
was
telling
a
you, like
fucking
once you get
riot in
past Orlando, the culture is so different from South Florida to everywhere else.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
there was a place
Like
somewhere
we're
in
not crazy
Florida.
swamp people here.
Yeah.
Every time it says Florida man, it's not a South Floridian man or Miami man. It's very in a fucking up creek where I don't even know the name of.
Dude,
Florida.
like yeah, there's like there was a fucking not too long ago. There was like anti-mask riots like down through Target. They were like singing and dancing. There was a fucking
Yeah,
parade
those are all the
pulling
Karens,
people
though.
with masks off.
Those are just
I was
fucking
just like, what
retards.
the
They're
fuck?
fucking idiots.
Why do they
Yeah.
care what other people wear masks for, dude?
Yeah, why do they fucking care? Just shut the fuck
Because
up and
there was
put a
a
cloth over your
I
fucking
don't know.
face.
There was a lady. I think it was in Port St. Lucie. There was a lady that was literally like, who was like arguing. It's like, this is fucking God's gift. Our God gave us our lungs.
God's breath, dude. Yeah.
We
It's
deserve
also
to
your
breathe.
president.
And I was just like, I was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue,
Well-
like, you when you look at that stuff, you basically have to understand American culture. Like, when you're talking like original old school Americans that were like, founded from like the Tea Party, like liberation, all that stuff.
We need a
These
racist-
people, for them, the most important, absolute truth, everything they live by is freedom in its purest form. Freedom to do whatever the fuck you want, right? So anytime anything threatens their belief or what they view freedom as, they take it very seriously because the way they view it is a slippery slope. Anytime you take away one freedom from them, they think it's a threat to all their freedom. That's that, and
Yeah.
in
Then
some
how,
ways,
how does
in
that
some
work
ways,
if
it's
you're like
valid.
ripping masks off other people if you don't want other people to wear
No,
masks?
that shit is weird. That like
Is that
again,
taking other people's
when you're talking freedom,
That shit's weird.
you have to include the freedom to wear a mask. Like if someone wants to wear a fucking
Yeah.
mask, they can. That's the whole point. Everyone's free to do whatever the fuck they want. That's when you start getting fucking weird. But like the people that feel threatened by it are the people that think of it as like the slippery slope where it's like, okay, you fucking make me wear a mask. What's next? You fucking make me wear a fucking muzzle, fucking like shit like that. That's how they think because in a lot of ways, people do take freedom for granted. Because
I don't want to wear a fucking mask my whole life.
Exactly. No, people do take freedom for granted, or they really do, because some people don't understand how good we really do have it down here in the United States, where we truly think about it. We unironically can just go around not wearing a mask. Think
And we
about
can
that.
say
Most-
fuck you
a
to
lot
the
of countries
president.
still
We
can't
can say
even do
fuck
that.
you to the
That's
past
a level,
president.
That's a level of freedom you're not going to find in pretty much most places at all.
I've been saying it, man.
And Spain is completely in lockdown.
Yeah,
they
but
literally can't leave their houses in
that's
Spain.
that's the issue we have in this country. We have like the blessing of like freedom, and then with all things, with all good things, it comes with its downside too, right? With all things, it comes with its curse. Like, at one point, is the pure freedom truly gonna become like a negative thing? Everything has its balance, and it sucks. It just fucking sucks that it has to be this way. Because yes, we are truly a free country in a lot of ways, but freedom has its prices. It fucking can hurt you. Like, let's say all these fucking people want to go around not wearing masks, not giving a fuck about spreading a disease, and they're gonna go around spreading a fucking disease, and that's just how it works. It's a blessing and a curse, all at the same time, just like with all things. And then that's when you have to consider how much weight do you put freedom over security? What do you value more? Do you value security or do you value freedom? Because the second that you start giving away freedoms and you start giving government more control, I'm gonna tell you guys this from history lessons: when you give big government control, you don't get it back very easily. Let's just say that when you give them your freedoms and you give them the rights to do whatever the fuck they want to you and to mandate shit, you don't get it back. You just don't. When anything gets power, they don't just let it go. That's fucking human nature we're talking about. They don't fucking
And
give
that's
it
why
up.
the
You have to
aliens aren't
take
here.
it back. When you give your freedoms away, the only way, looking back at history, the only way you get it back is by force. That's why people don't give it up so easily. But that's just how it goes, man. That's just the curse of the United States. That's one of our.
I'm just trying to
one
live
of
my
our
life,
curses.
man.
You are trying to live your life, but if you sit on the wayside and let shit happen, it's gonna come for you too, bro. That's just how it works. All the victims in history are the people that just stood by and let it happen and just ignored it. That's just how it goes. Everyone wants to sit on the side and like hope it doesn't come for them. It comes for you. It'll especially come for you if you sit on the wayside and just let it happen. But that's just history, man. That's just how it works.
That's just
That's
a
the
flip
sad
side.
truth. Sad reality. Well, we were gonna talk about the fucking KFC shit. The
Well, that's
fucking
true.
Colonel
I
Sanders,
forgot about
man.
the
I
next
can't forget the
next
next
show of
ad.
the year, dude.
I'm watching that shit.
I'm not watching that shit.
I'm watching that.
You're watching that shit, Roger. You're watching
You wanna
it.
learn how
All
to be a
right, I'll
You're
watch it
gonna
for the sake of the
watch it.
pod, just so that
Colonel
we can talk
Sanders.
about it. But
You're gonna watch it.
I mean, I saw that video that Gene.
I have Lifetime, so I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna watch it. But
That
I
shit
have
looked
Lifetime
terrible.
in my house.
That shit looked terrible.
I don't have cable in my house. The video looked interesting. That trailer.
Not gonna lie, I kind of the only
It's like
reason
a
I don't
dating,
wanna
right?
watch
A
it-
dating show or something like that. I have
It's a
fucking
novella.
no
It's
idea.
it's
a
it's
telenovela.
it's a novella. It's a this the lady's falling in love with the chef,
With the Colonel.
but yeah, but then this other guy, which is the colonel, has a new recipe for chicken that is gonna blow the waters, and the guy's like, nah, that guy's not gonna have the recipe. We're like, who is this? All of a sudden, Mario Lopez as Colonel Sanders walks in, looking all sexy as shit. Like, I am the cook. Like, he literally says some shit like this, like, I am the new chef.
I am the Sand.
It's some, and they call him Cornell and shit, or something like that. It's pretty
Colonel.
funny.
Cornel.
Cornelius.
Cornel.
Dude, it
Cornel
is-
Sanders.
That's
It
mad
is
funny,
weird
man.
to think when like, you know, like these last few, like this last like decade, I guess you could say, like memes have been very powerful in like advertising and shit. But like I've mentioned before, when all things get really popular, they kind of get just like ruined.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to see how like modern companies are like using the power of memes to advertise
Dude, every company advertises via memes now.
via
Yeah, dude,
memes now,
Twitter, dude.
and then it
Look
kind
at
of like,
fucking Slim Jim.
yeah, it kind of just ruins the
There's
idea
just
of
always-
memes. Because now, like, you have something like this Colonel Sanders shit, right?
I think it's funny.
It's
Yeah,
funny
it's
to
hilarious.
some people, but then like you have to think about it, like it's funny because it's a meme, right? But then you look at it, and when corporations and like when it becomes really popularized, the quality of the content they're actually putting out is fucking shit, right? Like that trailer that Gene showed me, that shit would make any fucking rational human being that doesn't know what a meme is fucking puke. They'd just be like, "What the fuck is
It's not about the
trash?"
quality, dude.
Exactly. No, it's catering specifically to people that like memes,
Like me.
right? That like memes. No, literally.
Meme
It's a
memes.
funny ass
And then
video.
it begs the question, it's like people that like memes, how long are we gonna put up with actual unironically shit content?
You know how people actually like
memes.
deep fried memes where it's just all like static and like
Shit.
garbage.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's
People-
I'm already kind of
like.
like, I've already kind of been like over some of the memes because we have been gotten like bombarded with memes. So now I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't,
mean,
I don't
like,
be on the
I agree,
memes that
that's what
often
I'm
anymore.
saying.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree. I fucking love memes. I love deep fried
Same.
memes. I love shit memes too every now and then.
I love all
And it's
memes,
like-
but it's too
Like,
much.
after a while, it's like, man, they're literally just taking advantage of the fact that we're just fucking drooling for fucking memes, that they'll literally
Just
just
for
dump
entertainment
anything
anyway.
down our fucking throats because it's a meme and like expect us to just buy on the boatloads. It's fucking drones, man. We're like fucking drones to these people, dude. It's fucking crazy shit.
Dude, just leaving bait for the kids.
Everything
I
farms
live-
everything.
I live under a rock, and so I don't really see too many memes. So when I do see a meme, I'm like, oh.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't be going on the internet.
Not gonna lie, one
don't
of
wanna
the
look at
reasons I
things.
actually don't want to watch that shit is because I actually hate Mario Lopez a lot. I don't like him at all.
I don't think he's that funny.
Why?
I think he's a piece of shit.
I
He-
never-
You need Diego?
I never thought of him as anything, to be
I
honest.
think he's. I
And
think
they
he's-
used to be on the
He was
news.
Diego?
Was
I
it
just think
He
Diego?
was-
was? I know he was by Saved by the Bell. That's the only thing I know. And America's Best Dance Crew, he was the host. That's the only thing I ever known about Mario Lopez.
I thought he was on the news one time.
Dude, he's a fucking celebrity.
Well,
of course, he's been on the news.
Maybe.
No,
Like,
like
the
a
fucking celebrity. I don't
newscaster.
know.
I didn't. I
No, I don't
thought
think he was
it
a
was
newscaster.
Like a news person, really?
Yeah.
No way.
He was on a podcast before.
No, dude, I don't think he
It's
was.
actually.
Well,
he
whatever.
was
I
on
never really
something like
cared
that.
about him.
Me neither.
But the reason I hate him, well, for one, I think the whole idea of him being like even on this meme show is one of the reasons I actually fucking hate him. He is a slave to this fucking corporate takeover of everything. He's a fucking slave to that shit. He's a fucking pussy. Mario Lopez is the biggest fucking pussy. I'm gonna say this right here. Mario
Hey, what the
Lopez,
fuck Mario
fuck
Lopez
you.
do?
No,
Did he
you're gonna
fuck your girl?
Mario
What's
Lopez,
happening here, dude?
fuck you. You're a little bitch. You're a spineless, weak fucking coward. Fuck you and everything you stand for, you fucking money hungry piece of shit.
Mario.
You deserve everything that you fucking get. And if that means being on a shitty fucking KFC, shit tier, fucking meme movie bullshit, then that's what you fucking get, bro.
Dude,
Mario Lopez.
Yo, yo,
He's
Mario
telling you,
Lopez,
Robert.
Mario Lopez is
Chill,
fucking buff.
chill. Mario Lopez, fuck you and your grandkids and everything that comes from you. Fuck you. But the
Damn.
reason I'm saying
Even
this,
shouts out his grandkids, Andrew.
no, the reason I'm saying is this man is the weakest, most spineless piece of shit I have ever seen in my fucking life. This man bent over the second he got criticized on his beliefs or his views or his standards, just bent the fucking knee to the fucking mob instantly. I've mentioned this to you guys before. You guys probably just don't remember. But this guy was asked about what he thought about like this whole transgender shit going on, right? And he was asked about what he thinks about children, like 5-year-olds, 3-year-olds,
I think
being
he did tell me this.
transitioned chemically transitioned from, we're talking like infantry, we're talking from like literal 3 to 5-year-olds. And he at first he said, no, that sounds fucking stupid. You know, I would never do that to my fucking kids. You know, I would never, like, dude, think about this. Like transitioning and transgenderism is one thing, but fucking transitioning an infant child
Isn't that like forcing your opinion on the kid?
chemically, yes, chemically. I'm talking chemically, with fucking pills and like all this type of shit.
Yeah, going all the way.
3 to 5-year-olds, and he had, for me, what I thought was an honest opinion at first, right? Because he spoke his mind, he spoke his truth, he spoke what he felt about it. And then the second that any tiny drop of pressure from Hollywood came, from the celebrity culture came, from the mob came, Twitter mob came to cancel this dude, he instantly caved on something that should be such simple fucking common sense to literally any sane human being. Would you ever chemically transition your child from the age of 3
So,
to
even
5, 6 years old?
No.
No.
Even if
Any
I'm
rational
transgender,
human being.
I don't know how you would rationalize forcing that on the kid. Even if
Well,
you,
what
this
their
man
argument is that
there's
the
a
kid
boy and
is
boy's feminine, that doesn't mean he's a girl.
The thing
this
is that-
man bent the fucking knee the second he
know.
got even the tiniest pushback, and he just agreed with it. And he's like, "Oh, my apologies to the transgender community. My apologies for, like, you know, being so fucking
If he
dude.
were to
What
his
the
opinion,
fuck
man,
are you talking about? You had your opinion. You fucking stand by it. You spineless, weak piece of shit. People like him are the reason why societies fucking fall, because people cannot fucking stand up for themselves, stand up for their fucking own opinions. It is disgusting. It is fucking shameless. You are trash. Mario Lopez, you are a fucking trash, weak, pathetic, spineless human being. I would never respect you in a million fucking years. I would spit on your fucking grave any fucking day, dude. Fuck you. Anyone like you, fuck you to the fucking grave. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Straight up.
all right,
And his wife is hot.
And his wife.
fuck your ass.
Yeah, I got a new
Lucky
microwave.
what?
Hey, nice man.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
good,
right.
man. I noticed it looks a little different up there.
It's black.
Ooh.
Nice.
My
It's nice
girlfriend
and
gave
sleek.
You
it.
like it?
I've never had it
Nice.
yet.
Put something in there, man. Warm up some water.
Well, it's
Water.
You like warm water, don't
Make
you?
some tea. I don't fucking know.
I don't have tea right now. Tea is at my girlfriend's house. Anyways, I don't know
Alright.
anything about Mario Lopez. I really don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah, same.
I just. I want to.
I'm just saying,
want to
I'm
see
just saying,
Andrew Fortnite dance on.
That's a fucking serious fucking thing, man. That's a serious topic. It
Dude,
really is.
well,
We're
so,
talking about chemically transitioning your fucking children.
how much does
Seriously.
Mario Lopez have?
Yeah, but I
going
don't care about Mario Lopez's
If
opinion.
he gets
But I'm
threatened
saying
to
his
lose his
opinion,
job,
when
he
you're
doesn't have that
talking
money.
celebrity opinions, people listen to these types of people a lot. And you can't normalize this
people,
type of shit because fucking corporations are coming at you. You got to be a fucking man at some point in your life. The dude's already well
It's
off.
crazy that the guy is still
already
even
living well.
relevant. That guy has made so
The
many
dude is-
bad.
the dude was
movies and
already
stuff,
living
yeah.
well. How could you bend the knee over your morality, your own morals? Because you stated your morals. You said it loud and clear. You stated where you stand. And the second that you got even the slightest pushback, you bend the knee. What the fuck are you? What are you? You're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Straight up. I can't. I
All
can't.
right, we're gonna go one more topic, and we're gonna cut it.
All right. What's the next topic? Throw it at me, Gene.
Yeah, so
Throw it at you.
Shake and bake.
Shake
let's
and
see
bake.
here. Oh, the cast of
Yeah,
Spider-Man, dude. Gene, I'm fucking excited.
Dude, holy
Dude,
shit. Alright, so the cast of Spider-Man fucking 2 is gonna be in the new
Oh,
Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, and Andrew Garfield is also gonna be in it.
Wait,
This
wait.
is gonna be the most craziest fucking Spider-Man movie in the fucking world.
When is
Wait,
it
I am
coming out?
excited. Tobey
I
Maguire
forgot
coming back in the suit, man.
I forgot to put. I forgot to put
wanna
this.
be the cool
They're
Spider-Man.
they're putting Daredevil in too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna put Daredevil in?
Yeah.
And they're gonna make this shit fucking big. I hope they don't overstuff it either.
I wanna
'cause
get
Yeah, me neither.
They
That's
make
what I was
that mistake
concerned
a
about.
lot with
The
every
guy-
third Spider-Man movie.
That
Always bad.
That's
You know
true. In
the,
the third one, they had like 7 fucking villains.
Yeah, you know
Dude, the fucking Spider-Man
Daredevil
3, holy shit.
Oh yeah. Dude, Daredevil and
God
fucking
damn, that movie was bad.
Netflix. He's gonna be in it. Like the
Yeah,
guy,
that
the
one.
actor.
That guy, if that guy's in it, the movie's gonna be golden. Cause that guy's a fucking great Daredevil. He acted, not even that he's good as Daredevil. I actually didn't give a shit about him when he had the suit on. My favorite parts were just watching him be blind. You know how hard is it to fucking act blind? Like, yeah, you could be like, oh, I'm not looking at you because I'm blind. But man, like, there's a certain type of fucking need to it. Look, if you had
No,
how
no,
much of a
wait a
good
minute.
actor that guy is at acting blind. My sister was watching this bad, like, I don't know what the fuck type of crime scene show. And the girl, she was like a drug dealer, right? But she was blind. And then she goes and she gets an argument with, I guess one of the pimps or the hoes or whatever, and she has her stick in her hand and shit, right? This bitch turns to the side and points in the bitch face, and I was like, all right, you know what up.
How the fuck? How you
I
feel?
was like, well, you're not acting blind.
They're
And her
super
eyes,
hearing
because
from
there's
her
a certain like
blindness.
thing you have to do to your eyes to like you could look blind. Like not that you have to do, but just like be blank and like
Yo,
look
yo,
off to
yo.
the side. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
This fucking girl looked always at like the camera and shit. I was like, you're not blind. You're a terrible actress. Whatever. Point being, this fucking guy is such a good actor at being blind. It was mind-boggling. I was convinced this guy was blind.
I have to
It
watch
was
now.
fucking great. Roger, have you seen Daredevil
No.
or anything like that? If
No,
you
I
probably
haven't.
haven't, you should start with the Punisher. Amazing fucking
I,
show.
I
Fucking
think
love the
that's what I'm
Punisher.
gonna start because I really want to. Because I saw like a clip of like one of the Punishers.
I rewatched the Punisher recently, actually, like literally like 2-3 weeks ago. It's only 2 seasons, and holy fuck,
Okay.
just from the start, that guy was a man's man.
Dude.
He has no superpowers. He's a fucking marine with fists
Dude,
Dude,
and
that-
guns.
Frank
that-
That guy.
The scene in the prison where he's just fucking scrapping it out. Is
That
like,
was in Daredevil, actually. That scene
Oh,
is in Daredevil, dude. He took on 1 versus 40 prisoners. 1 versus 40, and he slaughtered them all with his bare fucking hands. If that's not a man, I don't know what is. That shit got me riled up. I was like, I need to do some push-ups or some shit because this man is just fucking going ham, dude. So fucking inspiration. But going off of that, if that guy specifically is the actor from Daredevil is in the new Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, the Doc Ock is returning. I forgot
Oh,
his
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
name. With the
Wait,
letter
how does,
M at
how does
the
that
end.
work? How are Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield gonna be in
Be like
the
parallel
the
universe shit?
multiverse.
it's the Spider.
Oh, dude, parallel universe. It's cause the Doctor Strange movie. It's literally called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse. Doctor Strange is gonna unlock some shit that the next Spider-Man movie following is gonna have them. That's the only way I could see something happening.
So
And
the
that's
new
gonna
game
be
is gonna be the
fucking
multiverse.
crazy.
Yeah, the Spider Verse, dude.
Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
which it kind of sucks. I kind of don't like that
in
they're
the
doing that
I feel
now.
like it's too
I
early.
don't-
Comic books,
Why do you
yeah.
think they're doing that?
No, I know. Not that it's too early.
I
Why do you
feel
think
like
they
it is.
decided to jump into the multiverse comics and
I
stuff?
think they decided to jump in the multiverse because Miles Morales did fucking amazing.
That's what I was.
The cartoon or whatever.
That
That's
shit
what I
was
was-
so
That's
good.
exactly why.
That shit
That
was
did
They want the
amazing. And
crossover.
Sony's like, wait. You guys liked it? You guys liked it? Hold the fuck on. We could make Tom Holland do it. We could call back
We
Tobey
got the
Maguire.
big
He's
bucks
still
for
on the call.
everybody.
We could call them.
Yeah, I
That's
was
literally
thinking
what
the
they
same
fucking
thing.
did.
I think the Miles Morales
That's
movie
literally
did
what they did.
so well.
It was,
people
and it's
thought
not
it
even
was
because of Marvel. It's Sony. Sony's the one that's like pushing that because Sony's the one that made the Miles
other
Morales
ones.
movie, not MCU. So, I mean, MCU had to fucking compensate. They were like, well, fuck it. We wanted to keep Spider-Man, so we're gonna go 50-50. Fine, we'll help you with the fucking multiverse movie. So Doctor Strange, the whole thing, like it's all one big thing now. That's gonna be fucking nuts, dude. That movie.
So,
That,
but
I,
what do you think?
I don't want to say it. Dude. I hope that movie doesn't ruin my expectations because I am
really hope so.
happy.
If they,
I
if
am
they
so
destroy it,
happy.
I'm just gonna be
What
so
do you think
sad.
people liked about the Miles Morales? Do you think the multiverse thing is literally what people?
Yeah, the
like?
fact that there were so many different types of
Yeah, a
Spider-Man.
bunch of
that they-
Spider-Mans that
And
weren't
also-
just Peter Parker.
It's also like having a mentor, right? Seeing a Spider-Man come into being a Spider-Man,
was
being
cool for me. I
trained,
like that
that
a
type of thing.
Also,
You know,
Dude,
it-
oh my god.
all
Oh
the
my god, can you
colors
imagine
and shit like that.
Andres, I would literally cry like tears. I would cry tears if all of a sudden Tom Holland's swinging, right? Like he's fucking swinging. This fucking circle, you know, the fucking Doctor Strange shit happens, and you just see Tobey Maguire backflip in like out of it, land like a fucking hero that we know he is, and look at him and be like, "What's up?" Like some shit. Like I would just cry. Like I don't even care what he says. It was just me
He's like,
tears.
Pizza time.
And I want him to be like scruffy. I want him to be because he's older now. Like, oh, he's not this 22-year-old guy. So he's if the multiverse, if they do it fucking right, then technically
It's like a
that Spider-Man has been going on. Like he's
Yeah.
been still fighting. He's still going. So I want this guy to come in
no,
and
Doc
be
Ock
the
is not-
pro Spider-Man. Can you
Isn't-
imagine seeing Spider-Man not fuck up? I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
I
that'd
am
be
so
sick.
tired of these origins and this Spider-Man not knowing what to do. No, man, Spider-Man has senses. Let him use his shit, bro.
That would be epic
Let
if
that
like
guy
Tobey
pop off.
Maguire was like a
Yeah, we-
badass Spider-Man.
Yeah, we've never seen.
Tobey Maguire was such a badass Spider-Man. When he got fucked up, when Tobey Maguire would get fucked up, you would see the blood, the fucking tears. Tobey Maguire was fighting for his life to be Spider-Man, like in the scene.
I gotta
man.
rewatch those
He
now.
was, and his suit will get fucked. His eyes will be bloody.
Yeah,
Fuck, he was fighting. It's crazy. I don't want like I love Tom Holland. I fucking love Tom Holland, but they still haven't given him the fucking script that makes him holy
off.
shit.
They cut him off.
No, now that they cut him off, he's still there, but still.
But how long has it been
This is
since the
fucking
last
crazy.
Andrew? No, I'm saying Andrew Garfield is what I meant. How long
Oh,
has
Andrew
it
Garfield. Oh, I mean, notice how I haven't really talked about him. I guess if he shows up, it's cool.
been? They cut him off.
He was because he was funny. He was funny. He was funny. But
he was the
I
funny
mean,
one.
no, they cut him off. The reason why Sony fired his ass in the first place was because he outspoke to Sony and said, "You guys fucked my favorite character. This Amazing Spider-Man 2, you guys fucked it." I worked. Andrew Garfield literally, out of all of them, loved Spider-Man as a child. Literally had a costume. Literally pretended. Literally wanted to be Spider-Man. You get this guy that he even when he was doing promos, he had a shit suit in the street. No one paid him for that. He just went to the street with a shit suit on because he was happy to be Spider-Man. This guy was
Dude,
generally
imagine
wanted
being
to be
that-
Spider-Man.
Your hero, Spider-Man.
That
and
excited,
you
that happy.
actually the actor for Spider-Man. That's actually fucking cool, huh?
Dude, yeah. It's
Spider-Man.
fucking crazy. And they gave when the Amazing Spider-Man 2 script came, he's like, I think you guys are overstuffing it. You guys are not giving a concise plot. And it's like if you watch the trailer for Amazing Spider-Man 2 and then you watch Amazing Spider-Man 2, the trailer gives you a completely different movie from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's fucking nuts.
It was
It's
a
fucking
weird
nuts.
movie.
I hate when fucking they do that shit. Why do writers fucking like oh, they're gonna fucking love this shit. Well, make it in the next
Because the
part,
people who
bro.
make the trailers aren't even the people who like write the movie. They have and nothing to know. They don't know
Yeah, I
anything
know, I
about the
know.
movie.
I've told you that, yeah.
I mean, that has a lot to do with how like the degradation of Hollywood over this last decade.
It's all money.
Hollywood's been going down the shit, man. It's all about just selling easy money. Like it's not about quality products anymore for the most
Every
part.
once in a while, you get some good shit, and that's all that matters.
And it's like that's
I haven't
supposed
seen a good movie in a long time.
for like
The Joker.
years.
Oh, dude, I saw
haven't seen
Joker
Tenet yet.
recently.
Huh?
Oh, for the first time?
Finally, yeah, for the first time.
What'd you
Damn,
think?
you're a
Holy
little late, dude.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
That movie's
My
really good,
girlfriend-
right?
Yeah, dude. My girlfriend owns it on DVD, so I watched it. I'm like, I was like,
It's on HBO Max.
I don't have HBO Max.
You guys
No,
are
it's-
missing out. That's a really good fucking streaming
It
service.
was a fucking, dude. That movie was so fucking good. I was just
Dude, that movie's
yeah.
fucking good. Dude, when he fucking shot Robert De Niro, I fucking clapped. You get what you fucking deserve. That's
I liked it a lot.
fucking crazy.
That was good.
I liked
That was
it.
fucking nuts.
I thought it was fucking.
Watch a man go
One
crazy.
of the
The
actually
whole
that
thing
was one of the
was
best
so
movies
good.
of like last year. Was it last year that came out?
I think.
I
so.
think it was last
That was the last good movie that came
yeah,
out in a
2019.
long time.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, that was the last movie that came out in a long
It was
time.
one
That
of
was
the-
actually fucking
It's
good.
one of the only like modern movies that are like culturally relevant. Because a lot of movies nowadays they don't really keep up with an actual.
Regurgitated shit. Just
Yeah,
blow it up.
the only
get back up, blow it
culture.
up.
Yeah, the only culture like modern Hollywood movies adhere to is like the internet culture, like what the internet wants to like consider modern
I'm so
culture.
over that shit too.
But the Joker was like speaking to people, like actual
Dude.
normal everyday people, especially people that live in the city, shit like that. People that know the
Yeah.
struggle with like mental health,
The
being left
subway.
behind, like being fucking forgotten. That's like it spoke to those people a lot. So a lot of movies nowadays they don't do that. They just care more about the woke shit the whole woke internet shit, and then they lose their audience. This is why Hollywood has been fucking falling apart, is because they keep bending the knee to the mob culture, and they keep bending the knee to the wokeness, and it just doesn't sell. It literally, if one, it just doesn't sell, and they feel like pressured to make these movies around this garbage, and it's just falling apart. The Joker was like a counterculture kind of thing a lot of ways, and it kind of tried to reach out to like true struggles, like people that don't give a fuck about what the internet's talking about, like fucking people that are actually fucking struggling in the fucking real world.
Yeah.
So that's why that movie did so well.
Yeah, man.
That's why the media attacked it like fucking crazy. I don't know if you guys remember when the
I
Joker
remember
came
that.
out, man.
Yeah, I remember. Saw a video literally the other day about it.
Bro, when the Joker came out, dude, the media went on a unified, massive campaign
Dude,
to smear the Joker movie in every way, shape, and form because it actually talked about the real fucking problems, and it actually started reaching out to people that have,
Mentally unstable. people.
actual serious issues that need to be talked about that are ignored. That's the reason why the media just went fucking hardcore after it, because they don't want you to think about what's really fucking going on in the world. They want you to fucking think about anything other than that. They want you obsessed with the distractions, man. The woke distraction is what I call it.
there
It's
was
fucking
a
bad.
there was a movie that came out at the same time around Joker. Now you know how they wanted to pull Joker from the theater or whatever.
Yeah.
That there was another movie that came out at the same time that honestly made the Joker look like pussy shit, and like they didn't take that movie down. They didn't even care about it. But
Good lord.
since Joker was getting all that fucking shit, they literally were just picking on it. Fuck, I can't find that fucking video that I saw recently.
I
That
know. I
some
remember
guy
one
was
of the
literally talking.
scares is that they tried to make it like a white supremacist, movie, and they tried to design a whole campaign smear around it being a white supremacist movie. It's like dedicated, like supposed to target like white incels, white supremacists, like white incels with like nothing to lose. That would the type of people that would go around fucking shooting up schools, type of
Yeah.
shit. What they tried to like connect it to, even though it literally had
Well,
absolutely nothing to do with that
well,
shit.
no one thinks the Joker's a good person, right? He's
No, no one
crazy. He's a
does.
crazy bad person, but it makes you like kind of understand where he's coming from. You don't
It
agree with him.
humanizes him.
You understand
Those
how
are the best
yeah,
villains always, bro. That's how it works. For a
humanized.
villain to
Oh,
be
okay,
good,
whatever.
you're supposed to be able to understand.
He's
in
just a
some
broken
way.
man.
You're
and that's
supposed
how
to be able
you
to connect with the villain in some ways. Otherwise, you don't care about the villain at all. You have no reason to. It would make no difference as to killing this villain as it would to be killing any other fucking street thug in a fucking
Yeah.
video game, right?
I think
Yeah,
the Joker's
exactly.
cool. I would never want to be the Joker.
Dude, when he fucking dropped spoilers, if he fucking when he dropped that gun
I
in the
already spoiled it.
hospital, I was just like, damn.
Oh yeah.
I knew shit was gonna go down, and I knew it was gonna get good from that.
I'm not gonna lie, the first 30 minutes had me fucking sad.
It was
The
pretty
first 30,
depressing.
Yeah, dude, shit's
Depressing,
depressing.
dude. His life was depressing.
The guy was getting his fucking ass. They stole those punks ass kids. Just stole this sign and then beat the shit out of him with
for
it.
no
Yeah.
reason.
Like, what the
And-
fuck's your
and he
problem?
obviously has mental problems when he's fucking twitching and saying random shit like that. You know?
No, and that fucking lady. That lady was such a bitch on the bus or subway, whatever the
Oh,
fuck train
yeah.
that shit was.
Yo, people are
Dude,
so
like fuck you. Make your kid look away from me then. That's the only thing that crossed my mind. If you don't want your kid to be staring at me, or you want me not to be staring at your kid, tell your fuck ass little jit to turn the fuck around. And now look at me. The kid is like this, staring directly at his fucking face, and the mom ain't let the guy get the attention. Why are you looking at my kid? Why is your kid looking at me? Bitch!
Get your
Are you
kid.
not understand? Control your fucking midget son!
Yeah, the fact that the seats are facing the opposite way from him. Why are you looking at my
The kid was literally turned
Yeah, I know.
completely around, staring at the Joker.
What am I supposed
And
to
the
do?
mom was just chilling.
Scott?
And then it's like, you have a mental condition? Oh, like she like scoffed at him, like, oh, this
That's
fucking
That
guy's
was a
over
point
here.
though. That was like a point on the movie, obviously, like to show how like fucking
I know,
rejected
Roger.
mental
Roger.
condition people are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know what the point was.
It's just sad, man. It's just
Yeah.
fucking sad.
I
But
think
it is a
Just saying the
topic
lady was a
that-
bitch.
it is the topic that like people don't talk about enough. It's like I don't know, man. Like a lot of these like modern societies, modern cultures, it really does leave a lot of people behind, especially people that are struggling with those kinds of things. It's not a dialogue that people have enough. Like especially I don't know. It's kind of getting like slowly normalized now, but like the whole idea of like depression and like anxiety and all this type
Oh
of
yeah,
shit.
it's way more set than it used to be. Used to be like, why are you depressed?
I
Just be
mean,
happy and blame.
everyone's depressed now.
It's
They're on
more
lockdown,
accepted than it
man.
used to be,
Suicide
but in
rates and depression
But
is
in the
up.
real world, people still don't.
No, they
fuck.
don't give a fuck.
If you like
Yeah.
in the real world, depression is still not an excuse.
It's
however
not a
you
good
look at it.
excuse. Yeah.
You you're gonna lose your job if you're depressed, right? If your depression is like affecting your fucking work or your livelihood,
Your mental
you're
stability.
still gonna lose your fucking job. Like that's just the reality of it. That's also one of the themes that like the Joker was touching on. It's like, yeah, dude, that's just how it is. The world fucking sucks dick, man. And if you fucking have some like mental issues or some fucking serious depression to deal with, ain't no one really there for you in the end
No,
of the
it's a
day.
doggy dog world.
It's a doggy fucking.
But
dog.
you know fucking what? We're there for them. And with that, go ahead and follow us on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe, listen to the pod. We love you all. We support you all. You guys are all awesome out there. Peace and love. Peace and love. Except for that bitch that made the fucking Joker fucking laugh and
Mario
And
cry.
Rob.
And Mario
Fuck that
Lopez.
bitch.
and Mario.
And Mario Lopez.
Me and all my
Mario
homies hate
Lopez.
Mario Lopez.
Particularly fuck
I
Mario.
hope you
Lopez.
fucking listen to this shit, Mario.
I hope you do. I hope
Alright.
you do. I really hope you do. You
Alright,
He's
motherfucker.
not gonna listen to
Everybody's-
this shit.
We're done.